Hello, Haru.
Alrighty then. Stream should be coming up soon. Alright. Does anybody want to do a recap of last week?
Caps.
I am looking at some
Read.
notes here. Campaign notes say we left Ogmere for Ismir and traveled into Starmgard. We met an old vampire lord who wanted to kill the beast. Actually, a group of humans. Whoever did this grammar is pretty fucking awful. There's a group of humans. They're part of the Dawnbringers. Their leader was named Oric. There's a bunch of fighters, and they all had like arrows and shot us, and Oric was an asshole, and all this and that. So, the party was taking protection under Kilyorn, and had right to pass the lands unarmed. So, during this, we kind of scoped out the town a little bit, got potions, did this and that, and June got his magical potions of magical paralyze. Those came in very much handy. So we went off into the swamp, which is where we told Oric was. And Oric was just chilling there. He was like, hey, this isn't gonna happen. Go away. We're like, no. So he's like, okay, how about this? And he goes, loose. And then a bunch of arrows fly at us, and one of the arrows immediately kills, I already forgot her name, I'm sorry.
Phelan.
Phelan, yes.
Baelor.
Killed Phelan as she was riding the shoulder of our lovable Minotaur. And
Quite
then
the
he went
appropriate name.
into I would like to rage mode and started charging things and goring people, and he also ripped somebody in half. So as we're fighting along, killing off the warriors and stuff like that, our paladin, who we assisted us in fighting as well. Oric was fighting one of our fighter types in the middle of the water for some reasons. June's character decided to Ismir aquatic seal.
You mean he went Navy SEAL Team 6?
Yeah. It's the Ismir aquatic seals, and came out of the water and just hit him with the dart, and he immediately went out. Just fell into the water and started drowning. We pulled him out of the water, and everybody was kind of gathering up, and Gunkar was busy ripping up a body. He came over to Oric and started drowning him underwater. So June goes over and procures a potion to attempt to heal Phelan, as he might have procured something else.
Secretly,
he might have procured something else. We're not sure, even though the game said he did.
A love for dead bodies.
So he's like, "Oh, Gunkar, I was just trying to heal her." Yes. And Gunkar runs over. He's like, "Oh, okay."
That's true. Morgan did shout out that he was looting.
And Gunkar
but
got upset.
I got deceived into believing he was doing something else.
Yep, deceived in the good side. Anyways, this new young wizard chick was like, "Hey, I'll take Oric back to my place, and you can just go on your fucking way." And I'm like,
now.
I start walking off with a body over my shoulder. Then she's like, "But they're paying a lot." No. So.
I might not look up into
Neora, which, as I read here, did I say that right? Neora?
Yeah. Yep.
A not a wizard, but deaf a whore.
No.
God damn it! I must have read that backwards. A not a whore, but deaf a wizard. And we turned in Oric to the Vampire Lord, and he was going to we believe, as promised, he's going to be turned into a vampire and kept as a slave for all of eternity until he dies. They give us a reward of gold and essentially a favor in the bag, so that kind of made grace with us. Then Bartholomew graced us with his presence in the inn after everybody was having their nice little after meals. And here we are.
He's a guild master.
Oh yeah, he's the guild master of the Wizards Guild.
All right.
Well, it
Yeah.
ended with
It was essentially daylight, but I think we all decided it was still nighttime or like that go
No,
to
it
bed
just
time.
so it just become morning because myself, Grimgar, and Cordell left, and Cordell helped burn
Technically, there's no morning.
Phelan's body. So we committed her to the her ashes to the fire and collected the rest. And we left with Gunkar and Cordell making their way back to Stormguard, whatever the name of that place is. Stormguard.
And you guys are in?
You guys are in Stormguard. Presumably not woken yet.
Please stop thinking in TeamSpeak.
Ding.
Blackthorn,
Yes.
you awaken to a man. Too bad I'm out. You awaken to a man in your room.
My room.
The room you sleep in.
My eyes
/
start to open,
meditate.
right? Yep.
So you're meditating. You don't hear this man enter inside your room, but the room is dark. Even for you being a witcher, it's still dark. You see a man up in the corner, kind of sitting in a chair, just leaning his back against the wall, looking at you. Good morning, my friend.
As he says that, I kind of want like hold my hand out to him, like being ready to cast a sign if I need to.
Put away your hands. There's no need to cast a sign on me.
Lower my hand.
You might not recognize me, but I'm from the School of the Bear.
There.
Yes, it's not very well known. It's in the desert. We don't get many contracts there, so I decided to come up here. There's been a mission that we have had difficulty completing. And I saw that you were here, so I decided I would stop by and say hello.
Well, that's good, because I just finished one of my missions. Seems I'm freed up.
Well, good for you. Aren't we all fortunate for that?
Smile widely.
The better you get a look at him, this guy is a lot older than you are. Not in the sense of life, but in the sense of a witcher. Telly's been doing this a long time. He's almost completely covered in scars on the visible skin. You notice he has, instead of 2 swords, he has 2 different maces.
Nice.
So, the contract. Are you interested?
As I'll ever be. I could always use something old, never hurt.
In the town of Kemoth, there is a man interested in some help. He's been researching a cure for vampirism. However, this cure of vampirism is protected by the Sisters of Night.
I'm back. Where are we?
The cure is said to be written in a runic language not known to many people. It's primordial. If you're able to find it, he said he'll pay you a vast amount of gold. The gold has not been discussed, but this man is known to pay quite heftily. So, if you take this on, you go to the city of Kemoth, head down inside the main center of the city. You'll see a very large house constructed out of plaster and wood. The sign outside reads Heman's Spell Shop.
As he's like saying this, I'm writing it all in my bestiary, like back.
Once you talk to him, he'll tell you else what to do. Well, our current guess of the gold value will be somewhere between 200 to 300,000 gold. However, he made a deal. It's not to go just solely to the Witcher. It's meant to go to the most of it proceeding to the school. I believe you said 90%.
Which school? Where?
Your school. You're the one
Nice.
fulfilling the contract.
You definitely use it. That school's a little run down from the weather.
Hence why he's offering to pay the school, not the person himself.
I'll accept. Are you heading back there now?
I'm gonna be heading back to School of the Bear and inform them that we're not pursuing any this contract any longer. I can't seem to find what I need. If that makes any sense to you, we're not trained for vampires very well. And he kind of shows you part of his neck, and part of his neck has been is gone, but you see like probably a good inch of it is missing, and the part of the swallow he has basically has healed that up, but he's still missing a chunk of his neck.
Yeah. Well, in that department, I have a little advantage.
Oh, an advantage. Please tell me.
I smile at him. Have you forgotten who I am?
No, touche. That should make the traps easier for you. Anyways, got to go.
Give him a little salute.
He bows to
Gather
you.
my shit.
And he walks out.
Close my bestiary. Grab the scythe. Put on the helmet. Put on the hoodie. And wait outside. I'm assuming we're on the second floor.
You are successful in this gun car.
Hear me on that last bit, Coots?
No, I did not, because I got a
Guessing,
PM.
are we at the end, I'm assuming?
Okay. I was gathering all my stuff, and I am assuming I am on the second floor. Boom. Again.
Oh.
Emma, all I'm asking is if I ask you a question.
I will.
Okay.
I can speak. I
Alright.
just also feel like my head is exploding.
I've had many hangovers, I understand.
Oh, she has a hangover? Oh.
Ah!
There's the map. So you wake in the inn, and you head outside of your room. The rest of your party members are most likely asleep. The inn's basically what you can tell morning in this realm, since it's always covered in darkness. But there's a little bit more light than normal that you're used to with the darkness.
More movement, more light. Everybody still operates on a 24-hour.
Yep. And you notice that there's a few people, about 2 men downstairs eating.
I'm gonna go downstairs, get a quick bite to eat.
Okay.
If that's available.
All right.
Then
There's a 72-year-old man and a 6-year-old girl.
Woo! You got me in a predicament here, boy.
6-year-old girl looks like he's on the verge of death. 76-year-old man looks pretty old, but he's not drained too much.
What the old man?
All right. You need to add 2 temporary hit points to yourself.
2, you said?
Yep, he's not very good.
If you would have killed the little girl. All the health.
Not yet. He got awoken by him. No, she's muted.
So, hey Blackthorn,
Hi.
what happens if we're on the road and you have nobody to drink from?
Doesn't matter. It's just food for me. I don't need it. I can literally eat like a normal person.
Okay, that's good.
I can either do this or eat.
I will light you on fire, man.
I don't have weakness to fire. I'm a witcher.
I don't care. It'll still hurt like a bitch.
You awake the rest of your companions over the span of the next hour. Oh, you kind of groggy, kind of waking up. You see a man kind of enter the room of yours, Nora, being the new party member. Kind of opens the door, looks in. Hey, good morning, ma'am. Can I get you anything to eat?
You To eat or drink, because you just kind of cut off.
I said, "Good morning, ma'am. Can I get you anything to eat or drink?"
Well, considering the fact that I'm not really into the blood kind of stuff,
We do have milk.
milk,
We are not
yes.
just a simple class that only prefers what we eat. We also have other things that are available. We do have your living kind traveling through here frequently. However, most of them find our places not too welcoming.
Oh, I can't imagine why.
What would you like to eat?
Milk definitely. And what kind of foods do you guys have?
We have beef, pork, some other food you probably would not like to eat. We do have cooked human, cooked elf, cooked halfling, and roasted dwarf.
I'm gonna go with the beef, please.
Alright, would you like that cooked or boiled?
Cooked, and I would like it rare, please.
Oh, you're almost one of us when it comes to cows, I see.
I smirk a little bit.
He returns to your room about 10 minutes later with the raw, like almost 16-ounce sirloin.
I start drooling.
Here you go, Mom. I hope you have a wonderful morning.
Wait, you said it was raw?
Yeah. Oh, it's not
I like
completely
my
raw.
hand-
It's
I was
like
gonna
it's cooked rare.
I light my hand on fire and
Okay.
cook it a little bit more and then eat
Okay,
it.
get about medium rare.
Okay, we're good.
And then goes over to Gunkar's room. Good morning, my very large Minotaur friend. Would you like anything to eat or drink?
Psst, he's not there.
Oh, well,
We're walking
shit.
there. Yeah, we're almost there.
Alright,
We're
so
walking
who's
there.
in the inn?
Me, I'm about to come downstairs.
Alright. Yes, Blackthorn. Do not link it to me every goddamn time we play.
I love you, Coons.
The longer you link it to me, the longer it's going to take for me to get to you.
Okay, now I'm walking down to
Okay.
the place where we're gonna eat.
Hello, ma'am. Would you like anything to eat?
What have you got?
We have beef, pork. We have some chicken now. We recently caught a few this morning. We have some other things I don't think you'd be quite keen to, but if you would like to ask, I can tell you what else.
I'm assuming you're going to be talking about the flesh of people, which
Of course, we don't not waste anything here.
I've got a question. How long ago? And I do not mean to intrude. This is simply for a personal experience I wish to have. How long ago were you human?
Myself, about 80 years ago.
Alright, so not that long. Then you would still remember what things tasted like. Could you explain to me what the flesh of the other races, I myself am a human, what do the other races taste like?
Well, human tastes like your typical beef. Elves taste like venison. Dwarves taste like pork. Halflings taste a bit bitter. Gnomes, they primarily taste like chicken. Dragonborns, we don't eat them, they're too tough.
How expensive would a small plate of elf cost me?
Oh, my dear, for people who wish to consume the dead, nothing. We have to get away with the bodies. We don't want to have a massive graveyard for necromancers.
And would it be raw or cooked?
That is to your liking. Some vampires like it cooked, some like it raw.
I think my daughter will have a plate of chicken and some milk, and I myself would enjoy some cooked elf, I think, actually.
Well, anything for you to drink.
Palmer.
How do you any? I've never engaged in drinking blood, so I'll try your personal favorite type of blood.
Oh, very well. And he goes over and he gets like this, basically a wine bottle, and he pours out some blood. On the back it says B negative. He puts it back on the shelf, and he puts the B negative in front of you, and he puts the about 10 minutes after a while, he puts a plate of what looks to be fried chicken in front of your daughter. Oh, I'm sorry, grilled chicken in front of your daughter, with a glass of cold milk in front of you. He puts a slab of elf.
I would like to thank him very kindly, pay him for whatever, and then I'd also like to go sit in front of Vita and eat the elf and like make eye contact. I know she's not here, but
Emma,
yes.
I need you to actually look at your notes for me.
Okay.
So at the very bottom.
Can you like the
Okay.
stream, by the way?
Yeah, hang on.
Thanks.
Jesus Christ, cannot type. Type corruption, Emma.
Okay.
ORRUPT8.
I know how to spell it, I just can't do it right now.
Rip. Whatever. I wanted to give it a shot.
Alright, so look at your notes, what I added.
Okay.
So everybody reconvenes at the inn about 15 minutes later. Blackthorn only wanted this information about your new contract.
They're all here with me. We're all together.
Yep, and it's been about
We're
15
gonna enter
minutes.
into the end now.
No, I can't. Alright, so you came in now.
Mm.
Kind of looking over my notes. Kind of drawing out my head map. Who's around me? Let's go.
Guess all of us.
I've got something for us to do. Like I said last
What is
time,
it this time?
you don't have to come, but rewards are always there.
What's the task?
Better be worth it. The last task you had us cost us.
But
This
you
time-
did gain somebody in return.
Glares at you.
I shrug a little bit.
We'll be heading to Kimoth for a cure for vampirism.
A cure?
Cure.
And I'm
However-
assuming we're not assisting in this cure.
We're more or less over this contract. Starting from scratch, but I do have a start. Does anybody know who the Sisters of Night are?
What name is
Hang on.
Coots,
Hmm.
is this a group that's like... Oh, I guess I probably wouldn't know anyways.
About the Sisters of Night?
Would it be intelligence or history?
I'm gonna give it to Blackthorn, because Blackthorn should know what this is. Hang on.
Okay.
You don't want to read the, what's in, you know, brackets. Whatever they're fucking called. I can't word today.
Waiting for it to catch up.
Oh, hello, kitty kitty.
I sent it to you in TeamSpeak.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Emma, Gunkar is talking to you.
Whoa, what a fucking thought.
Didn't know if you were paying attention.
I always pay attention.
Gungar is so good with kids. It's so cute.
I'm assuming they have it for themselves, essentially.
You just know that they're protecting it.
Is children Gunkar's weakness? Small things. Wait, that's
Small
everything.
things.
How should I describe these women? Sisters. What I know the enemies of enemies part, dudes.
Yes.
I was just literally gonna say that. Let's say they're the enemies of our enemies, but this task they might not be our friends. When Kemoth, we have to find Heman's spell shop. That will begin our little venture of this.
Well, let's go then. I'm perfectly fine with tagging along. Be another day.
Hearts in. Who else?
Sigh and just nod.
There will be gold.
Mm.
I just made my roleplay sound like Doug from Up. Oh yes, I would like the chicken. Master is giving me chicken.
That's with
I
the
am
math
happy.
done, Blackthorn.
Huh?
That's with all the math deducted from what I told you. That's how much it will be.
Nice. As you say that, I'm kind of scribbling that number, just as my own guesstimate.
How much gold is there? He asks, not really knowing about amounts. So,
In the thousands. Peace.
hmm.
That is an estimate. We could find other valuables. It's
There's a lot of gold, Gunkar. More
lot
than
of
most people
Okay.
have on them at a time. Maybe even sometimes most of their life.
Hmm.
I'm going to stand. Announce to the group. I'll be waiting outside. Have a little stop. Going to the blacksmith.
I'll go with you. Not much else happening here till we depart.
By the way, everybody roll me a investigation check.
An investigation?
That's a new one.
God, why my rolls are so bad.
All of us investigation.
I guess I'll follow to the armor too. I might have a question for him.
Channel switched. User was moved to your channel.
Last night,
Oh,
you noticed Bartholomew left with one other person.
Who?
She had red hair. Don't know her name though.
it was Urza, wasn't it?
Channel switched.
Rigged.
User was moved to your channel.
So I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up. I'll go with you.
Don't worry, big guy. I'll watch your back. At least
Hmm.
I'll try.
Smile.
It's
Okay.
a lot of back to cover.
Nora,
Hmm.
you look down, enjoying your chicken, and you suddenly realize that you're eating beef. Because you suddenly remember you ordered a 16-ounce steak, not chicken.
I got
he's
some
eating
from
a piece of
Morgan.
chicken.
Okay,
from
you're eating
Morgan.
Morgan's chicken?
I already finished
You're
my
so
steak.
heartless. Eating
He
a
gave it to
child's
What a
food.
jerk.
Wait, what?
Morgan gave it to her.
I ate a gigantic fucking steak and I'm still hungry, so
Calm down, Natsu 2.0.
I'm eating some
Man,
chicken.
she can put down a lot of meat.
Yes, she
Burning
can.
rations
Bam.
right there.
God, this-
Oh my god, stop!
Bam. All right, boys, let's continue this RP before turning into some kind of fetish video. Let's go.
Hey, Coots,
To the blacksmith.
Yeah.
does that person I saw, have I seen her before? Like,
No, you've never seen this woman before. It's like maybe it'd be in her mid-20s.
All right, who's coming with to the blacksmith shop before we
Taking
depart?
away downtown.
did she? What
Walking
was she
fast.
wearing, Coots?
Racing past and I'm homebound.
Full plate.
I'm so edgy.
I guess I'll stand up and walk for the door.
Yeah, I'm walking towards the door too.
I'm
And if
flipping through
anyone
my
else
book.
is joining us or staying, you might as well voice your opinion now.
Coming with you.
I'm flipping through my book at the little sample image that I'm sketching out the armor I want.
Okay, so Morgan's staying with Gunkar, and Aurella's
No, I
coming
was going
back
with
to
you
the
guys.
temple.
Gunkar's coming to the blacksmith with us.
So Morgan's coming to the blacksmith.
I'm just gonna trail.
Apparently.
The blacksmith
People.
likes him.
I got nothing else to do. I'm just gonna trail behind Morgan.
Alright, you'll make your way to the blacksmith. It's a different blacksmith this time. Different guys work in the same shop you visited earlier.
Checks gold.
It's a really, really, like, frail vampire. He's not nearly as muscular as the last one is. He kind of looks up at you. Yes, can I help you all?
I have an idea, and I want to see if you have the
Capabilities.
items I need to make it.
I mean, what do you want me to make?
I'm gonna put down my sketchbook, or my pretty much my sketchbook, and lay it flat to him.
I'm sorry, I do not currently hold all these possessions on me. I would say the city of the living would most likely carry those supplies you need.
I will nod to him and grab my sketchbook. Thank you.
Are you able to identify armors?
I certainly can. What do you need identifying?
I don't know what it does, Coots. So I set that on the counter.
He looks at it, looks back at you, and he's like, have you worn this armor yet?
No. Is this the DM telling me to put that shit on?
What I can tell you is what it does is when you wear this, you can swim as fast as you can walk. And the fact of if you are knocked unconscious in water, it brings you afloat.
That could be very handy.
As identified for you in your notes.
Thank you. Put it away. I'll give him a couple gold.
I'm gonna wander away. I'm gonna look for a dressmaker. Or just a
You
seamstress.
find a dressmaker.
Does she have any dresses out?
No, it's inside of her shop.
I'm gonna go inside and look for a pretty dress.
Oh, hello there. Can I help
Hello.
you?
I'm just looking.
Anything in particular?
I'm just looking for a dress that's, sturdy. That won't rip if I end up, fighting people.
Love I'm a seamstress, not a leather worker.
I mean, I just look at her for a second with my arms, like stretched out, like I was like gonna freaking shoot a bow or something, and I just look at her like, do you have anything in purple?
I do. However, you probably need to remove the sleeves.
What?
Your arms are not nearly as ladylike as many others.
Damn!
I look at my arms and I'm like, they are extremely ladylike. What are you talking about?
I can see your muscles, child.
Don't all ladies look like this?
No.
Oh.
Snaps her fingers and like 6 girls come.
Do you have any that have poofy sleeves?
No, I do not. However, I could bring you out the dresses I currently have in my thralls and allow you to see them.
Sure.
What size are you, child?
I don't know. Coots, what size is she?
I don't know.
She's
what size
This is
tiny.
5'4".
It's your character.
Holy
She's-
shit, a 4?
5'4".
She's 5'4". So I
That's
don't know.
fucking small.
She's tiny. She's like 150 pounds. So she's like a size 8. Around there.
I am 150 pounds, and I am size almost 10.
You're
And
10
you
foot?
see 3 thralls come out. One has a purple dress that like drapes all the way to the feet, looks very ball gown kind of esque. A second one that the dress comes down almost as like a vest, and then parts off from the front of her legs and goes around the back and reaches to the back of her knees, and it's purple as well. And you have another one that's purple with white trim along the sides of the shoulders. Both sleeves are also missing, and it comes down to a almost a skirt, almost covering the crotch, and it also splits off and it trails off on the back to the end of the ankles.
Which one looks like it would be easier to ride a horse on?
The second one.
Second one. Which one looks like it'd be easier to fight with?
The second one.
Second one. How much is the second one?
That will be 26 gold.
Kind of like Yennefer's.
In a sense, yeah.
Do you have any matching ribbons that I could put my hair to?
I do not carry ribbons, child.
But you're a seamstress.
Yes, many vampires do not ask for ribbons.
I'm not a vampire.
Yes, but therefore, because what I sell to does not desire it, I do not make it.
I dance around a little bit, and then I just hand her. It was 26 gold, you said?
Yes.
I handed her 26 gold, and I look at the dress, and I'm like, do I get the thrall too? Because
No, you do not.
I would
get
like
the
to be wearing the
thrall.
dress, not her or him. It.
It is a female. She was 14. I ate her last week. She was quite tasty.
Oh yes. As long as there's no blood on the dress, I'm okay.
There's not. Always make sure that my thralls are drained completely for this.
That's great.
As the creepy music. Boom.
Can I have my dress now?
We certainly can. She comes in and laces it from her, and she's like, "Would you like me to put it on you?"
Sure. And I start stripping in front of her.
Okay. So doesn't actually pay any mind to it. She brings you a pair of leather pants to put on, and she slowly starts lacing it in the back, and she goes, "You have a lovely neck."
I cough a little bit, and I slowly pull the tie that's holding my braid, and I cover my neck.
There's no need to hide it. I could tear right through that if I wished. But you're a client. I do not harm my clients.
I mean, I just look at her and shrug a little bit. And is there a mirror nearby?
No.
No. Oh yeah, vampires. Do I look better in the dress than before?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Look at your character. It actually has an exact shoulder kind of parting.
Fuck yeah! Does it fit better than the other one does too?
Yes.
Hells to the yeah! Alright, does it have pockets?
No.
No? Okay. Darn, I should have asked her to make pockets. Fuck! Alright. I give her the money, and I skip off to find everybody again.
Okay.
And then I braid my hair back up. All right, so are we gonna go or?
Everyone else need
you're at
anything
the
in particular?
shop. You're at your little dress. Or wait, no, you're at your little dress shop. We're all still at the blacksmith.
I know. I said I went back to everybody.
Oh, I haven't been paying attention.
I'm just standing outside now. Just waiting for people. Is anyone watching us?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm here.
How long is it to get to this place?
A few
Kimo.
days.
Hmm.
I'm gonna kind of look off, kind of judge the distance of where we are. I will inform him that it will be a days. Shorter distance to the swamp, but will be much slower, so we might as well just take the roads.
Not entirely true. I can help with the slowing us down part.
You believe you can help, then
With Natural
than
Explorer, if we're traveling for an hour or more, difficult terrain doesn't slow the group's travel.
Also, we all need to be looking out for herbs.
Dawnbringers
Oh
and
yeah,
herbs. We should keep a watchful eye for
they're
all of
not
them.
they're not called Dawnbringers. They're
Whichever way we want to go.
Is that from Elder Scrolls? I think it is. Whatever they're called.
I thought it was a something lily or something.
Does everyone have their rations? Everyone's good?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Please choose your route.
Let's go to the... I vote south. Does everyone else vote?
All right. Once we are all, I'm assuming we're all regrouped, right?
Yep.
We either head straight this way, or
Let's go towards West Wind because I like the name.
There you go.
You know,
Deal.
we could always go that way.
I will bite you.
I vote we stick to the roads. We don't know what's
Yeah.
in the swamps.
I agree. I saw a large wolf-like beast.
West
You
Wind?
saw what?
In the forest. A large wolf-like beast walked on two legs in the forest as we were returning.
Let's go to West Wind because maybe there'll be a quest there that'll take us to Old Remnant because that looks cool as fuck.
Wait, are we RPing this or are we just talking?
I think we're just talking.
No, we're just talking.
Well, let's just go east then.
Yeah, obviously my character's like, hey, maybe there's some XP in the Old Remnant.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay. I'm
East
fine
it
with
is.
that.
Somewhat?
I'll be right back.
Exactly.
Some
Not
rem
too much
tant.
give us.
Old rem tint.
Remtant.
Oh,
can't-
right. Coots?
So you're heading towards Westwind.
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody expend 2 days worth of rations.
Okay.
Did we find any herbs?
Nope. Everything here is dead.
Damn it.
Any dead like herbs?
Nope.
Okay.
Have you guys ever seen the movie The Road?
No, but I've heard of it.
Yes.
You know the scene where they're walking by all the trees and you see trees
Yeah.
falling over in the distance? That's basically what this place is like.
Okay, so yeah, not a fucking thing.
Ditto, can I roll a perception check? Or are we being followed by that critter that followed us earlier?
Roll a perception check.
I would also like to roll.
I would like to
Nope,
rage.
I don't
Notice.
see
My
anything.
perception sucks shit.
I would like to rage.
I would like to rage.
You not notice
I'd
anything.
also like to ride on Gunkar's shoulders, if that's okay.
Aurella or Morrigan?
Definitely Morgan.
See, because Aurella ain't doing that. That's why he picks her up.
You will arrive in the city of Westwind. You notice that there are more humans here than there was in the last city. Most of them are being brought in from what looks to be slave traders. They are human as well. They have a very heavily armed escort entering inside the city. The city is actually mostly comprised by humans. There are a few vampires, but not very many. As there's a very, very large cathedral in the center of the city.
Do I recognize any of the slave traders' sigils or anything like that?
You do. Recognize all these slave traders are from the group that captured you.
I don't say anything.
The Green Knights.
Oh, that's who they were, the Green Knights. Okay, yeah, I don't say anything.
Okay, I'm back.
Need to stop, say so now. Otherwise, we continue.
Oh, I can
Aurella's
get
gonna
rations
turn.
elsewhere.
And what time of day is it, Coots?
Aurella's gonna turn
Can't really tell.
to Gunkar and did you say out loud?
No, I didn't say anything. I
Okay,
was
never
just,
mind.
Nope.
I misheard. My bad.
No worries.
If I don't know any better, I'd say these guys are slave traders.
Looks like it.
What gave it away?
Well, they're not in cages yet, so while this temple looks imposing, does anyone
Massive
feel
black cathedral.
kind of curious what's inside?
We can stop if we wish.
I'm just gonna start walking towards the cathedral, curious.
Oh, was it a fucking church?
Yeah.
Cathedral.
Yeah, it's a massive black cathedral.
Oh, it's
Or
a black
church.
cathedral. I'll go towards it.
So if you're going to the cathedral, put an X in the FG chat. Okay.
I did not think you would come with Hunter.
All three of you head up to the cathedral. You notice there are two armed guards outside of it, both vampires. They look at you. They open the doors. You walk inside, you see a man. Very, very, very long white hair. No nose. You see the bone that was lying underneath. And you see him in really, really nice, fine red robes. Just kind of looks at you and goes, "Ah, welcome, my friends. I've been expecting you for a few days now."
Sorry to keep you waiting then, my lord.
Oh, please do not use formalities. I hate them. Simply call me Orin.
What's his name?
Orin.
Orin. Okay.
Do not mistake me for the man that you met on the road. I am quite different.
You were expecting us?
No, I merely had some of my pets observing you.
know.
I believe
So
your
we've been
large
followed.
minotaur friend saw it.
Yeah, he rather sticks out, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Would you all like to meet one of my pets who accompanying you, watching you?
If you wish, that's fine.
All of a sudden, you see a large, demon-like gargoyle fall from the roof. All of you, give me a Arcana check.
All of us, or just the people in the.
There's people in the church.
Oh wait, are they magic?
Oh, what the fuck? Really?
Are they magic?
Yes.
Oh, so I knew they were there the whole time. I knew they were in the area
Yeah.
I mean,
the whole time.
I should know what they are, considering the one thing.
Yeah, but then again, like this area is also haunted with like demons and literal vampires and everything, so we'd be going crazy
Arella.
anyway.
God
You
damn.
recognize this as a lesser demon known as a lesser Abishai. This is basically the precursor to becoming a pit fiend.
Oh, so I should actually know what it is then, with my
He
book.
smiles at you and goes, "This right here is what I call the eagle's eye. He watched you and saw you all fight. You made quite a mess. It was so enjoyable to hear. Oh, I love a bloodbath."
It's good to know
I'd like
you
to step
approve.
forward and then kind of like not really just direct him out. Like obviously I'm facing this skelly guy, but I'd like to face the precursor to the pit fiend, and I'd actually like to bow very deeply to it.
Looks at you and he goes,
And then when I come back up, I'd like to smile really big and say, well, do I know how long it'll take for him to turn into a pit fiend?
It
Or like
depends.
what
It depends
it will
upon
take?
the thing above him dies. Basically, it works as a rank structure. If this next thing that that dies, let's say Greater Abishai dies, he morphs into a Greater Abishai.
All right, then I'll face him and say, I hope the ranking ladder makes way for you.
Kind of spreads its wings some and it nods to you.
You are a marvelous, marvelous creature.
Alright, so where all of you headed, by the way?
I'll look towards Hunter. I believe it was.
I'm holding my necklace, by the way.
I thought you were with me. Oh no, Cordell is.
It's vibrating like a motherfucker right now.
I know, that's why I'm holding it.
We're heading towards
With
a tower, are we not?
We gotta
Too
continue
familiar.
south.
Yes.
Now to get south, are you planning on going to where the humans call you a monster?
Only half. It doesn't offend me as much.
It doesn't matter to them, you're still a monster in their eyes. They lost a war and they still can't see you as a superior being. I was there, actually, in that battle. So lovely being able to cut people in half and drink them dry while they were laying dying in a field.
Is rather an advantage.
In fact, my adopted son is one of the ones I saved.
Oh, you adopted a human?
He was a human, he fought bravely. However, I took his eye, which case he begged for me not to kill him, but to give him immortal life in order for me to save his life. I adopted him as my own.
I guess that is rather generous of you.
Well, not all monsters.
No, but surprisingly, most of us can be.
That is just all the races in general. Doesn't matter what you are, it's who you are.
Very wise.
Just as at this old cathedral, it used to be home to where they worship their gods, and now it is my keep. It has been for many, many hundreds of years.
Well, I'm glad you found a reason to repurpose such a useless building.
Well, I don't say useless. You might not like the gods, but whether we liked or not, they do exist. If they did not, I would not be what I am today.
Are you not a vampire?
Oh no, I am a vampire. Without the gods, there'd be no demons.
I
Those-
suppose one cannot exist without the other.
Exactly. This is if we could not survive without the human race.
Yes, but then you're lighting humans to gods and that's just a bit extreme.
I am not comparing humans to gods, I am merely explaining how we are gods and they are cattle. Humans
Very
are
true.
very, very fragile things. They always believe in themselves to be for the greater good, and yet they do not wish to possess power that could make them 10 times stronger. However, I cannot complain. Not the ones that fight taste the best.
Hmm.
Tell your friends outside of my cathedral I said hello.
I will let them know.
Try
I'll
not
nod.
to hurt the sisters too bad. Yes, I know what journey you're on, but I understand that you're here for money, not for the liking of us. But I have no comrades in the sisters, so I really don't mind if you spill a few of their blood. It lessens our load on our cattle being sold to the Empire.
Well, hopefully we will do as you wish.
I bid you adieu.
Yes.
Also, I would miss the tower. I'd head to Old Rimstand. It might help you achieve your route sooner.
Oh?
Gives you a really toothy grin. He's like, I've seen things that's happening there, though I do not concern myself with it. Hence, I am known as the peaceful hub that does not attack humans, and they do not attack me. But I know what lies there, and you will soon find out, because I know two of you inside this room are very curious about that land. The third one does not mind too much. I'm sure you know which ones I speak about.
Laugh.
One of the biggest pros of being a vampire is I can read minds. This is, I know, your female compatriot wishes to become one of us, but she doesn't have the heart to tell me.
I turn to her.
I'm very sorry, but I believe that honor belongs to my husband.
That it does. Your husband is a great landmark in what we have become. He's almost a god to our emperor.
There's a temple for him in Stamgard. I
Oh, I
quite
know.
enjoyed
I've
that.
visited Kil'jawn quite a lot recently. The humans are slacking in their trade from what happened from the war. We might have to remind them soon about why they bring us humans.
If there's anything we can do to aid in that, please let me know.
Oh, I will. Believe me. But it has not come to that yet. It's sad I have not fought a good battle in over 100 years. Anyways, I bid you adieu. I need to go have my afternoon drink.
Thank you very kindly for entertaining us, and sorry we barged into your keep.
You did not barge in. I knew you were coming.
Thank you again for entertaining us. We will take our leave.
You'll walk out?
I'm completely fucking ignoring Blackthorn. I'm a walkout.
I was gonna walk out too.
I'm just gonna fall behind.
Actually, I'm still looking at you.
Who?
Her.
Huh.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm ignoring you.
I'm just gonna make like one last look at the guy and then walk out.
You do not, Gunkar.
What?
You seem to be too preoccupied.
What's going on?
Don't worry.
Things that we cannot know without metagaming.
Secrets.
Yo, imagine if Gonkar became a vampire.
Oh dear lord, no.
As
He
she
would have to
No.
eat
You have to
three
eat a
times.
ton of humans.
Yeah, it would be 3 times what a regular vampire would eat.
like fucking eat. Yeah, I drained you of all your blood, but I need all your meat. And your friend. And your wife.
And your dog.
Imagine if it became a lichen. That would be even more terrifying.
No.
Well
That
then,
would be scary.
shall we depart?
Somebody.
How did your visit go?
Distasteful.
Interesting. There was a skeleton man named Orn over there. He'd been following us actually with a I'm gonna say whatever the fuck that small
Abishai.
thing is. He'd been following us with an Abishai, according to him, over the past couple of days. So he was expecting us, but he did bid us go to Yamast. I believe it was Yamast. Was it?
No, he
Uh,
told us to go to Old Remnant.
Following with an Abaddon.
Oh, see, I told you if we went westward, then we'd have to go to Old Remnant. All right, let's go to Old Remnant.
what's at Old Remnant? Why not go
Very-
to the tower?
Very enlightening.
Old Remtant.
Yeah,
Where
it's spelled
where
on
do
the
we
map.
need to go? That's the real question.
Emo. Chemotherapy. That's where we gotta go.
That's our path, basically.
Well, we've nowhere to go currently. Not really, no true obligations. But this guy did tell us to go to Old Rentout. So, I mean, suppose that's all we really have.
And we trust him. Why?
We don't, but
We don't, but he has an Abishai, and I really don't want to piss him and his pet off. I wouldn't even call it a pet, really.
What's an Abishai?
It's basically a pit fiend.
the demon, that's all that needs to be known.
It's a
Very
pit fiend.
dangerous.
It's very intelligent.
I don't think the big guy knows what a pit fiend is.
Yeah, I'm
It's
just
a
looking at
very
you.
powerful demon that
Big. Angry.
can almost get killed
I'm not
instantly
like
by
I
us.
knew this, but I didn't know this, but I pretended I did.
Can I look through my... Is the creature in my bestiary?
It is not.
Would the creature be in
shame.
my book?
I am going to begin sketching it.
It's basically it's a general of an army of demons. They're very intelligent, very cunning. They're sharp as a fucking whip. They're dangerous. Things come from them simply because they are intelligent. So we really do not want to fuck with this thing. We don't want to make it angry, and if the guy who has an Abishai doing his bidding, that means he's pretty strong too.
That's an Abishai, by the way.
Alright, big guy. Pretty much sum it up. The really big demon, probably about your height, usually. And at least just as strong, if not stronger.
Just snort.
The
We'll see about
Abishai
that.
is a not quite a pit fiend, but it will be at some point in its life, more than likely. Which means that even though it's not quite a pit fiend, it could still kill us all very, very easily.
Well, it sounds like you're afraid of this Abashi, so
Not
we
afraid.
should.
I have a healthy
guess go.
respect, which is why we should go to Old Rentot.
Let us just go before we end up just making a nice 9-page biography about this demon.
You guys travel for a day and a half, so remove another day worth of rations from yourself.
I'm still scribbling in my book. Blah 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 blah.
That's
blah.
basically what the image of it looks like when you're done that image that I linked earlier.
He likes to make action
You
sequences.
guys arrive outside of Old Remnant. Oh, Remtent. My bad.
Old Remtant.
Remtent. About, let's see. About what you would guess would be pretty late. Probably around 7, 8.
Again, do we see anything following us?
I would,
You do not.
Okay.
Goose, I would like to look around for a spot that might possibly be a good, like, camping spot since it's getting late.
You
Might not be
see that inside the ruins there's a building that is basically Everything removed from it, it's all stone, all the wood has been rotted away inside. Do you think it would be a good place to set up a campfire?
Fuck.
Coggle, can you search the area? What do you see?
You don't see shit.
Getting rather late.
Hey, Coots.
Uh-huh.
Coots, I'm gonna send you something
Okay.
real quick. One of my abilities. Just the first part.
I don't see anything here. Can I go stealth? Try to move closer.
User was moved out of your channel.
You sense a lot of things that shouldn't be here.
User was moved out of your channel.
Could scout it out for us to make sure we do not have any.
I don't think he should
Company.
go alone. I sense a lot of things wrong that could happen.
Then we should avoid it.
That's the thing, though. I don't really know what we're avoiding. I just know that what I'm feeling is not good, and
Coots?
there are a lot of things that
Hmm.
should not be here.
My medallion going off. 50 feet.
It's going off a little bit. Nothing. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It's not going off.
Cordell, if you want me to go with you, I will. Although, looking at my armor, I'm not exactly stealthy.
I'll
Fucking-
check the place out. Everyone else, let's hunker down for now.
I'll go.
Getting a little late.
So who's still going?
If there's danger nearby, we should all go, cleanse the spot of the danger, and then worry about going to sleep.
Yeah, I don't
Gun
think we
Card's
should
going.
split.
Hunter's
each other
going. Cordell's going.
I think we should try to stick together. Morgan's going.
I think we should all
Fuck.
just stay together.
Alright, fuck it.
Everyone's going. So all of everybody's just gonna stay together then?
Yeah.
I guess.
Alright.
Never split the party.
You all approach inside the ruins.
Let me know when, Coots.
You notice
Cordell, can you scan for traps?
a lot of ruins. This looks like to be an old city that has fallen apart.
Morgan.
Morgan
Yeah.
immediately knows this is a city that was lost during the war. It was used to belong to humans, but was later taken by the corruption. During the war, it was destroyed.
Hmm.
So you can tell that just by looking at the stone, looking at how old it is. You make your way further and further in, and all of a sudden you all hear something. It sounds like clanking armor. And then in front of you drops down a woman.
Shields up. It sounded like Star Trek. Shields up.
Ooh, she cute.
She stands up, still holding her sword in her hand.
Who goes there?
Hello, my name is Lucille. Who are you?
The name is Kurt, and this is my party. We are merely passing through.
What do you belong to, the dark or the light?
I believe we belong to neither.
I don't understand that question.
I belong
Smoke outside right now.
I belong to the
Arella,
dark.
quiet.
Thank you, kindly.
Very well then. And she kind of cracks her neck, and you see about
God damn
20
it.
people with crossbows who are not moving stand behind the ruins and all aim them at you.
Why did you have to open your
Would
mouth?
you all like to lower your weapons on the ground, or would you rather have the more violent approach? I am okay with either.
I just raise my hands and just, just look at myself and I'm like, I don't have any weapons, just so you know, and I'm not on the dark side, thank you.
Then good, step towards me.
I'm confused. I look very confused right now.
I will. I'll step towards her.
You said you
No.
belong to the dark, you stay where you are.
I go over towards her, because
Never mind then.
meh.
Hello.
What's
I will guide you to our leader shortly. Are these people compatriots of yours?
Yes, they are actually.
Then why do you stay with one that calls herself a friend of the dark?
I'm
Well,
not
you can
really
tell
friends
she's a
with them.
vampire up close. You can tell she's a vampire.
Ooh, can I?
I'm not exactly friends with them. I'm just, trying not to die.
All of a sudden, you'll hear a voice behind her. Lucille! Why are you pestering our visitors? see a man walk out who is completely blind, but he walks as if he can see.
I assume this is your leader?
I am her leader, yes. My name is Pt.1.
It's good to see you. For what do we owe the pleasantries of meeting here in this place? Wasn't expecting anyone to be here.
I'm the leader of the Dawnbringers. This is my adopted daughter. This is our, well, home here. I was not expecting visitors.
Neither
Sorry.
were we.
Well, I hear it's best not to journey inside of strange vampiric countries if you do not expect visitors.
Those are wise words.
Are any of you vampires?
I.
I will firmly say no.
No.
If I need to roll a deception, let me know.
I lift up my hair. You can feel my pulse if you want.
No, I believe you. However, I know one of you is.
Oh, and how do you know that?
My daughter can smell you.
Peel my helmet back.
Oh, if it's not the amalgamation of a bastard.
I'm smiling.
How are you doing, Dampier?
Dude, did you just say who?
I said, how are you doing?
Oh.
Who are you doing?
Who are you doing?
I am rather well. Staying busy.
Oh,
I
like-
am searching for something. I don't know where it is yet.
Well, if you cannot tell, even though I doubt you can, you might be able to. I don't know that much about Dampiers. Sorry, love. My daughter is also a Dampier.
Small world.
You can tell, unlike you, she has, as in the image, yellow eyes, not red.
Except mine are like cats.
Yep. Her eyes are yellow.
Were the vampires back in Stormguard yellow or red?
They were all red.
Okay.
Even your compatriots' eyes are red.
Yes, but mine are in the shape of a cat.
Meow.
Wow.
Would you all like to join us for dinner?
Coco the cat's eyes.
It'll beat eating rations again.
Kind of smiles and he takes you down below the city into what looks to be an old sewer system.
Do I trust him?
Let's see. You actually kind of do.
Okay.
You're a little bit off-putted by him, but you do trust him. He leads you down, and you see a very, very large hall. This place is there's candles, there's torches, there's a lot of kind of merriment going on.
All I can think of is when Gunkar grips his axe. Twinkle, twinkle,
Sorry.
little star.
I walk a little too closely to the daughter that she threatened us as I'm walking past her. Like I kind of get in her personal space as I'm walking by, but I don't hit her.
I'm just gonna be following behind Gunkar.
Make it quick.
Sticking. Super
Tiburon
close to
takes a
Gunkar.
seat and looks at all of you. And, do you all like to hear the story of why I'm blind?
Is it interesting?
I find it most interesting.
Hear it.
If you would.
Did you cross your eyes too many times? Because my guildmaster tells me if I do that too often, my eyes will get stuck.
That's because Bartholomew is a fool. I love him, but he is a fool nonetheless.
Yeah, I think we need a new guildmaster, but I don't really want to
You
get on
also
his bad
possess
side.
the strongest wizard in the world as your guildmaster.
What do you say?
You possess the strongest wizard in the world as your guildmaster.
Yeah, but he doesn't really care about his guild.
Anyways, the way I was blinded was when I was merely 30. I became enthralled by a vampire's spell. One of him gazing into your eyes, which makes you temporarily fall under his possession.
I clear my throat.
After I killed 3 of my friends, I blinded myself. That way that would no longer happen. Ever since then, I have learned the ways of being able to fight and see without seeing.
Quite the
By the
tale.
way, my daughter wishes to inform me that I understand I have a wife of someone very, very important here. May we offer her a toast to her health?
Wait, are you talking about your wife?
No.
Oh shit, no, fuck.
Hey,
God
Coots,
damn it.
do I see the guards making any aggressive postures at
Nope.
this point in time?
They're all chilling.
I'm
This is
Okay.
gonna be fucking ringing the Casimir right
Oh.
here.
I'm staring at Arella.
I'ma drink fucking deeply.
Yeah, Reign of Casimir didn't have a 15-foot minotaur.
He drinks his wine, he sets it down, looks at all of you. I'm not meaning you ill intent. I have been informed of your witch's contract. So, we will guide you there, under horse. You will have our protection, Dampier,
Excellent.
as well as yours, Arella.
Why are
This
you
will be
willing to
the
help us?
only time my guild will protect you.
I'm very confused.
Why are you willing to
Though
help
I
us?
did have a mighty disdain for your husband, I believe finding a cure for vampirism is more important. Mainly for my daughter.
Seems you have noble deeds for this.
As
I mean,
noble as any man with a child he cares about would.
how do we know that this cure for vampirism isn't going to speed up your aging once you're turned into a human?
We don't know, which is why there will be experiments. Thankfully, my daughter is only 37.
Wish I was that young.
I wish I
Right?
was that old.
Speak of that again, Hunter, and I will destroy you.
Where? When was she bitten?
She was not bitten.
She's a Dampier, you idiot.
I'm gonna look at her and be like, what?
Oh, I didn't mean to call you an idiot, I'm sorry.
She kind of leans on the table and she smiles at you and she goes, I was born to a vampiric mother and a human father.
I look at Hunter and I go, wait, isn't that you too?
I nod. Except
Why
it's
aren't your-
opposite on my end.
Why are her eyes yellow?
That is a good question.
Due
That's
to the
so-
fact I have never tasted human blood in my life.
You still drink blood.
I do, of cattle, of wild animals. But my father forbade me from drinking blood of the living.
Aren't
What if
cattle
they
alive?
offered it willingly?
There's a difference between a human living and an animal living. We eat animals. Do you not eat the living for food?
What
Well,
about
they-
Is
if
it
some...
not a difference?
He looks confused. He's like, well, they're dead when I eat things. Just and then kind of mutters off like very confused.
What if someone offered you blood willingly?
I would turn it down. I have been raised to believe that I am under the stain of a curse, not a stain of a gift, as many others, since he stares at Hunter, believe.
But
Each side
don't you
of
at least...
the battlefield. Some of us have to hunt. Some of us were not given a choice on what to do in their lives. Kind of squint as my cat eyes like do the cat thing.
Meow.
Meow.
Just once.
No,
You know,
that was good. That was
just
good kitten.
experiment and know the full depth and breadth of your power.
I prefer not to, especially due to the fact that I know who you are, Rilla.
Right after I sent you that goddamn message, Coots.
The only person I find of import here is your daughter. Make sure she is well protected. And her face is coming from a joyful smile to a very, very serious face.
Same.
I'm locking eyes with her as soon as she mentioned Morgan.
And how is it that you know
points to
that?
the Minotaur.
I was raised in a family of vampiric hunters. I do know what will happen to your daughter if anything bad should happen. I do not wish to see that come of age, not at least in my lifetime.
Then we'll just
Speaking
have
of your
to make
daughter,
sure.
I hear you like reading, child. Is that true?
Yes, very much.
Would you like a book?
Please?
She kind of reaches into one of her bags and she pulls out a book, and you can read the cover when she hands it to her. It says, "A Tale of Wandering Bards."
Who's the author? Who's the author?
Say
The
short halt.
author?
Short halt.
No, it is not Short Halt. It is a man known as Lucan.
Lucan?
What's his last name? If I could read.
You cannot make it out.
Hey, kitty.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to return this book to you.
Oh, it's fine. It's a gift to you. For me and your mother have history. Not true history, but
Well, thank you.
Let us go back to a light note. It seems to have gotten rather dark.
Hmm.
What kind of drinks do we have, kids? So I'm just gonna keep drinking.
wine.
Do you have any ale?
We do have ale. I can have a servant bring it out for you.
That sounds good.
You're gonna need a lot.
Kind of claps his hand, and you see two what looks to be new recruits kind of run out with like 3 barrels of ale and puts it in front of the table in front of gun car.
Rips the top off, starts drinking it like a mug.
And for you, my blonde friend,
I just blink.
remember, this guy's blind. I have something to offer to you as well, if you would like to enter the room behind me.
I look to everybody and I walk. Yes.
You notice that there is a room full of torches.
Lit?
Yes.
I
Burn the
eat them.
heretic.
Alright. He then kind of rests back in his chair. And he goes, daughter, when they get done eating, please show them to their rooms. But he falls asleep on his chair.
Well, that's weird.
I take a napkin from my my pack and I clean off my mouth as I exit the room. Completely dark now. And I burp a little bit and I, get a little blushed. And then I go back to everybody.
Fucking Lucy.
Just drinking my ale.
You're a
Eating
fucking
lots of
Natsu Lucy
food.
hybrid. Sorry, go ahead, Palmer.
Nope, just drinking and eating. That's all.
I'm just gonna be drinking some wine, I guess.
Natsu Wendy Lucy hybrid.
I'm gonna be staring between Hunter and Lucille and be like, two sides of
Does
the
the
same coin, it seems.
Food or drink make me feel funny or odd?
Nope. It's actually quite good.
That's good.
You know, Hunter, if I had to say, you both are about two sides of the same coin.
It doesn't
Interesting.
feel that way.
Oh, you both are Dapnirs. If I remember
Damn near.
correctly, I don't remember the things.
I think Daphne is right. That sounds right.
Dapnir, I don't know. Wasn't it your father that was the vampire?
I nod.
It was her mother that was the vampire. She
I
does
nod
not
again.
drink blood, but you do. She sees it as a curse, you a gift. Oh, you quite literally are the antithesis of each other.
I
Quite
laugh
interesting.
as I take another swig of wine.
What is antithesis?
Like opposite extremes, I think.
No, I was asking in character. But okay.
Ah.
Yeah, I knew that.
I feel like there's quite a conversation we could
What?
have about this.
What he means, Gunkar, is she is one side of the coin, and I am the other.
I'm gonna take out a coin and look at it and just be confused. And say,
I slightly, like, kind of
okay.
huff a few laughs.
It is alright, Gankar.
Shrug.
It assists me in my recovery. As you already know, Kurt, I hunt for a living.
Oh, I'm not
Daily,
saying.
daily scar or two is nothing to me anymore. Heal it
Oh.
off. Go home. Get paid.
Oh, I am not saying that your way of life is wrong, nor am I saying it is right. I'm just merely making a perspective out of this situation.
Good perspective. But just understand, we don't sign up for the school.
Well, that is quite fine. I'll just have to, learn a bit more about it in order for me to make a better example. Oh, well.
See?
I do not know your life, but it is yours to make.
We have a
You have
visit,
lived.
Riven Corvalest. You're more than welcome to browse the library.
I shall do so. Now then, I believe each of us has had enough to eat. Shall
Whenever you
we?
say that, you hear Lucille kind of calculating to herself. You've had enough to drink. Oh, I tell you what. I want to play a game. Hunter,
I kind of perk my eyebrows.
I'll make you a deal.
Alright, out with it.
I wish to fight you.
Me.
Oh,
I'm gonna
If
stand
you
up at
can
that
win,
statement.
I'm going to
I'll
put
give
my
you
arm
my
in front of
sword.
Gunkar and just be like, kind of like motion for him just to stay sitting for a moment.
If I win, you have to give me all the gold in your possession. We'll probably run the same skill level. I would love to fight you. See what a witcher can do.
Let us convene on this and talk about it a little bit before.
We
He
can
makes
wait
a
till
decision.
morning, but I prefer fighting drunk personally.
I'm gonna knock
I
back
think
my
it's a
wine.
wonderful idea, Hunter.
I whisper to Morgan, she's gonna beat his ass.
I'd actually like to get up and walk over to Hunter and kind of like, not really squat, but like crouch down beside him and offer my neck. You know, something for the battle. Get you
Now,
really drunk.
no cheating.
Pity.
If I win, I'll come back for that. I'm gonna stand up after I knock my wine back and grab the scythe off my back.
Before they fight,
Oh, so you do.
And if Hunter wins, what does he get?
He gets my sword.
Oh?
I'm so stupid. I hate my character sometimes.
People angry.
Is there any rules you wish to imply, Hunter?
User joined your channel.
Oh, hey, Emily.
No
Is it
charming each
working?
other.
Hello,
Hunter's getting
charming.
ready to fight some hot
I
vampire.
completely agreed. I am okay with that. No charming.
Oh, hello, Envy.
Even though I'm pretty sure you're charming me right now, but that can be left for a different time.
When she says that, can I sniff the air? Do I smell any pheromones?
Any lustful
I don't even know that's something my character could do, but I'm just curious.
No.
I don't
seems
know.
always
Like,
right about
by
the-
history, Minotaurs can do that.
What the?
Oh wait, wrong
Hey,
map.
we're home.
Wrong
So
map.
we've been here
Wrong
before.
map. Wrong
Go
map.
back in the keep. Everyone get the gold. Grab the gold.
Stay away from the gold.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
Don't
safe.
touch it.
Grab dog
Let's see.
pile.
Trying to find the correct map. Hang on. Here we go.
Is it just you versus him?
Yes,
Err.
you can watch if you wish.
Would
So
be
do you guys
most
see where the
interesting.
S is?
Yeah.
Now here, that's the dining hall.
There's a
I've
lot of
seen
S's.
this
There's
map
a lot.
before.
Oh, there's a footload as this.
I will
I
put
remember
an
this
arrow
map.
pointing to it right there.
Okay.
I've
Okay,
seen
so-
this map.
You guys might want to scroll in too.
Big ass map.
1 square equals 10 feet? Oh, it's my turn. I stand up and kill everyone. No, I'm just kidding.
Got drunken brawler.
Throws chair. Hey, I've thrown a chair.
Where are the tables? Are we kind of like back against the wall?
Yeah, you're kind of against the wall.
It's a good representation of how his size.
Alright. Everybody please go against the wall. My friends, can you play a more enjoyable melody? No, not that. Something more fun.
I start playing my viol, but I'm actually not trained in it, so I just start making it screech.
Alright, roll initiative.
Help with that music.
That funny part when someone's like, okay, roll initiative. No.
Alright, she goes first.
Why am I dying?
Oh, yeah. Does anyone want to bet?
Do you want to bet? Say it now.
I'll bet.
I'll bet. I'm gonna put 5 gold on Hunter.
She
I'm gonna put 15
Sea
on
Catch
Lucille.
Scorching Ray,
I'm gonna do the same.
which
20
misses.
on Lucille.
Scorching
And
Ray
she
is
moves
3,
the rest from it
35.
towards you. He swings at you. 20 to hit.
Yep.
13 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna put.
We gotta stop betting now.
Too late.
No.
Too late. Damage is taken.
No, I already bet.
Well,
I said 20 on
I was
Lucille.
about to,
yeah.
but
I mean, now we know how
there's
much.
really no
yeah.
point betting now because
Wait, you said how many?
how do
damage?
we split that
13?
money?
All
I'm
right.
assuming I'm betting like one of their cards.
Emma, it concentrated all of them into one. You're the only person that recognized this, though.
Oh.
I am drawing a sign, and a yellow ball kind of enlights my skin as I use my Quinn. I think it is Quinn. Yeah, it's Quinn. And I'll take a swing at her.
Alright.
Hang on. Windows. So many.
Alright. 20 to hit again.
With hand to hand.
Yep.
1 second. What is it? Just a slashing weapon or something?
Yes.
Okay. Resistance.
Alright, you take 8 points of damage. That's already been halved.
My shield crackles, but it holds.
So he then swings at you again. 14 to hit.
Negative.
Your turn.
I do the same thing. No, actually, no, I don't. I'll be nice. I'm gonna swing at her. And I'm going to use bigger charge, Igni. Hit anybody first? I think that's 15. No, it's not. That's 15. Oh! Woo! Oh, shit! Yes! Okay, I actually have to read the effects on this because I'm still skeptical. Power in addition to the original effects. Okay. This is base, and then I'll roll extended effects. Takes that in addition on her turn for 3 turns.
Okay.
User joined your
She
channel.
casts a spell, and beside you, you see a very, very large looking knight with a two-handed sword.
Oh, great.
He kind of smiles at you. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dex checks.
You take 20 points of radiant damage.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Is he still up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Her turn? My turn?
It's your turn, yeah.
Oh, okay. Two, 3 vigor charges. I'm gonna use my vigor charge and give myself Quinn once more. Shield crackles on my skin a little. Then I will swing at her. I assume he has Sentinel, doesn't he? I missed anyways.
He does not.
Oh, interesting. It de-targeted her, but okay.
That was you, are.
No, you're still targeting her.
No, I just did that. It went back
Okay,
to...
then target again.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever you miss now. Well, never mind. No. Never mind. What happens if you miss now? The way I changed it on fantasy grounds, if you miss a target, it automatically untargets them off of you. That way, if you accidentally roll damage, you're not doing damage to them. That's a new update that happened in fantasy grounds.
That's cute.
All right. Anything else?
So is the knight like there?
Yeah. Well, he's basically, he looks very celestial in a sense. He's kind of like shimmering.
Come on, Firefox! Work! Do things! I think I'm done, yeah.
Alright. She, well, first off, he goes. Dex saving throw.
June.
Dex save.
You take 10 points of damage.
Resist. No, wait.
It's less.
no,
It's radiant.
Okay.
And now she is attacking you. Except she's poking you with the sword now. Is that slashing? No, that's piercing damage.
Let's read. Shall we? Yes.
22 to hit.
Yep.
8 points of damage.
That's after resist?
We have resistance to piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning?
Yes. Melee attacks.
Oh, okay then. 4.
There's like flakes of my shield left floating in the fucking air.
Your turn. Actually, never mind. No, she gets another attack if that gets 2
Does
attacks.
she take 3 damage?
Hang on. 15 to hit?
No.
Alright, then yeah, it's your turn. And she takes 3 points of damage. Alright, there you go.
Let me remove this. Trying to go out with a bang. I have to see the range on this before I fuck everybody up in the room. 15 every direction.
So put it to 15 because it starts. Yeah, there you go.
That is Ard. Oh wait, let me make sure I'm targeting her. Yep. Oh! Okay, this is also vigor charged, so you are knocked back 15 feet.
Roll
Prone.
deception save. Oh,
Now, here's the funny thing. She's knocked back 15 feet, but she is not knocked down prone.
But she also takes that.
Alright. She runs back at you.
Wait, I wasn't done.
Okay.
Now, how does close range crossbows work?
She's here. Basically, you're rolling a disadvantage.
Is this close range?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bolt flies past her.
And make sure she takes that 3.
She did.
Okay.
She runs back at you. She pushes. She basically, like, with her sword, gracefully, like, knocks back your helm, grabs you, and kisses you.
music stops.
Oh my.
And you're right. Music does stop.
It's like when you pull up the thing.
Well,
on the
that
little,
was
audio
not
recorder.
expected.
I'm gonna look
Do you
over.
embrace this kiss or do you not?
I'm gonna look over at the person closest to me and go, called it.
Fuck it, we are. There's blood everywhere.
You embracing?
There's blood fucking
Okay.
everywhere. Let's do it.
She knees you in the nuts.
Ow.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright, the shield makes a boom. And... Alright.
She then casts Cure Wounds at level 2 on herself. And need to make me a dex saving throw.
Oh, jeez, this is gonna kill me anyways.
Wait, is it a dex saving throw? Does it have disadvantage considering you just got kicked in the nuts?
Fuck!
I'm gonna give it to him. You take 10 points of damage.
I'm out anyways.
She cures wounds you, helps you back to your feet, smiles at you. He's like, never underestimate a female opponent. We are quite tricky, see.
Not you, I
See, then-
underestimated that.
She then nods to you, and she's like, well, that was fun, but I'm not gonna go through with that deal. In fact, I'm gonna give you this sword due to the fact I'm getting a new one anyways tomorrow. I just wanted to see how well you fought, Witcher. And she hands you Death's Dance. So,
I'm still standing there like, stunned.
are you ready for Death's Dance?
I'm still
Alright,
standing there
do you have it
stunned.
up? Alright, so go to your actions and add a new weapon.
Ooh.
you done that?
Sir.
Blackthorn?
Wait a moment. Oh, wait, wrong thing. There. Oh, Jesus, I closed my entire inventory. Okay, we're ready.
Alright. Its sword is called Death Stance. You have a +5 to hit with this weapon.
What?
It can be changed from piercing or slashing. And it does a 1d12 +5 damage. It is so it's plus d12 damage. It is slashing or piercing depending upon the user's decision, and it also uses radiant. What else it does too is allows you access to 2 spells. Those 2 spells are as follows. I will link them into the chat.
Well, that was quite the fight.
That was kind of hot.
That's not it.
By the way, Coots, I just wanted to make it interesting and try to use a little bit of everything. So
Okay.
I didn't want to be annoying and just keep using fucking Quinn. Because after my fight with the bear, legendary actions I don't like.
There are the 2 spells that can be used with that sword once per day.
Okay.
You have realized also that she is a cleric. Then turns to your party and smiles at them. Did you enjoy the show? I certainly did.
Which show are you talking about?
Our fight we just had.
I wasn't too sure if that was a fight or you two were flirting.
She kind of looks
That was an
at.
ass-kicking.
She kind of looks back at Hunter and winks at him.
Next time, no friends.
Oh, very well. She snaps her finger, and the Guardian of Faith disappears.
Brush myself off. Look at the sword, kind of look it over.
I was told to be a guardian on the way back to the city for tomorrow as well. So recommend all of you get a good night's rest.
Just nods at her.
Ooh! I'm gonna walk right up to Blackthorn and hold out my neck while looking at Lucille like in the eyes. Just gonna turn my head to the side.
He still looks at you.
Are you there, Blackthorn?
Yeah, I was trying to see what wording I was gonna use. I was just gonna shrug, kind of look at Lucille, and dig in. So. You wanna add her on the combat tracker real quick?
Channel switched. User was moved
Oh,
to your
God.
channel.
As soon as you bite into her neck, the sword becomes almost as hot as you would imagine the sun. It burns you, and you take 6 points of damage.
Channel switched. User was moved to your channel.
Yeah, I'm not even through 2 barrels, so I'm fine.
Well, party,
I'm not even.
shall we depart from this display of ownership and move on?
Nope, it's not happening.
Yeah, I'm fine.
The fuck? Did you step back or did you fall back?
Nope, I let go and like literally just like fell the fuck back.
The fuck? I'll turn around and look at you like you're crazy. What is wrong?
Coots, is my hand like semi-smoldering?
No. There's no images of any visible mark.
I'm literally just like sitting on the ground, kind of still like. I'm guessing I dropped the sword too. So.
Nope, the sword is still in your hand.
Oh, interesting.
What is wrong with you, Hunter?
I'm just staring at the sword.
Ha, rip. Whatever. I'll shrug my shoulders, shake my fucking head, just walk on over back.
Well, considering Hunter just kind of fell on the ground, I'll just walk up and lend him a hand to get him back up on his feet.
I
Him sitting on his
accept
ass.
his assistance.
And I'll
as
just
I
bring him to stand.
Still hold the sword, and then I look to Lucille.
He kind of smiles at you.
That's new.
Music stopped.
I'm sorry, what was that?
You didn't tell me that part.
Oh no, I thought that'd be a fun surprise for you.
Fun.
Well,
Was this your incentive to stay the way you are?
No, actually, I made the weapon in the spell that it harnesses myself.
See.
But if you would like the night and spend the night in my chamber, please feel free. As you make your way down the hall.
So what, you can't drink blood anymore?
Gunkar he looks at Hunter and he goes, he tries to whistle. But it can't. It just comes out really weird.
It just comes out.
Like me when I try to whistle.
Just comes out moo moo.
Moo, moo.
I don't know if you guys have ever heard me try to whistle, but it probably sounded like that. I cannot whistle to save my life.
I'm just laughing.
Well then, shall we all depart to a place to rest for the evening, or?
What, together? I'm gonna have my own room, sorry.
I believe we shall not partake in that thought process there, Gunkar.
Yeah.
She did mention places to stay, but she did not mention where.
I'm going to comment to Arella and answer her question. Not exactly sure. But I think that's the case. This being at my side. I just have to be cautious.
Can't you put it away from your side and then drink blood?
I don't know. I hope so.
Want to experiment?
Well then, as you two do this, I shall be
Like
trying to
Hunter
find.
walked right through.
Just bye,
Yeah.
bitch.
I'm just gonna get up and also leave.
Oh, the poor
Gunkar,
boy
let us
needs
take.
blood to survive, and if he doesn't
Let
get it,
us
he'll
take
die.
the girl with us. Just take the young one.
Wait,
not to see
is
this.
she under the impression that I require it still?
No, that's the lie I'm telling everyone.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna walk up and pat him too hard on the back and say, nice try.
Thanks. Ouch!
When I get into the hall, I'm gonna be looking up and down.
Yeah, I'm bringing Morgan, so
Yep.
help her find her little room.
Yep. I'm gonna be waiting at the
You
end,
don't need
looking
that
up and down the
child
halls
wandering
like
around in a random place.
dungeon. Yeah. I wonder which way is
Yes,
the
she
resting
did.
areas.
Awesome.
Keep the party going.
I don't have a goddamn clue. Let's go this way.
Hey, Hunter.
I like how the rooms are just big
Yes.
enough for you to fit.
I wonder
Right.
if they
Hallways.
have a shrine here.
Why don't you look around?
This looks like a room.
There are guards still about, I would assume.
Well, we're honored guests. And
Hey, Coots, when we walk into this room, what do we find? No one's
well,
really...
we're guests, and despite the fact that they hate our guts, they said they'd give us protection, so I would assume we're free to wander around.
It is a smithy.
Hate your
Oh.
guts. They love you.
Don't mean to intrude.
Where are the rooms?
It's just you Just
Just
might have
meander.
used the
Oh,
wrong
they're
word.
down the hall. You'll see smaller rooms that are
Blackthorn,
about
mute yourself on Skype.
enough size for mostly to sleep. For you, big guy, I probably recommend sleeping further down this hallway. You'll find a bunch of hay,
Okay.
and there you go. You found it.
Seems like this will be a good enough spot for you then, Gunkar.
Well, that's fine.
Alright. I shall be at the end of the hall. I don't exactly trust this place.
Hmm. Good night, Kurt.
Where did my character go?
It's still in the hallway above the dining area.
We will
Yeah.
experiment in the morning, Arella.
Aww. How depressing.
Jerry's going to bed.
I'm gonna be staying in the hall until everyone at least gathers up to the rooms.
Yes, Coots, I am going to bed.
Okay. By the way, add 15 temporary hit points to yourself after tonight has ended.
Doesn't he take a point of exhaustion too from going to the other room?
Ah!
Ooh.
Hey, Blackthorn, can you mute yourself on Skype real quick?
Uh-oh.
That's what's
Blackthorn entered a bad room.
In your sleep, Arella,
Fuck me.
you wake.
Wait.
Oh, I'm
Wait.
sleeping? Oh.
You were moved. User joined your channel.
Okay, I wake.
Nope, bring it back down.
No. I don't want them to know. They'll metagame it.
Channel
It's all
switched.
good.
User was moved to your channel.
And I haven't seen Hunter come back yet, so I mean...
You awake. You look to the left and right of you. And you notice Morgan is missing.
Am I dreaming or is this real?
Oh, it's very much real.
Okay, I'm fucking freaking out. Is she under the bed?
You look and you don't see her.
Alright, I'm popping the fuck out. Is she in the hallway?
You do not see her in the hallway.
Is she with Gunkar?
You do not see Gunkar.
Alright, I'm flipping the fuck out and beating on literally everyone's doors.
You would go to hit the door and the door falls to the ground.
Wonderful. Alright, is Niora in there?
Is what?
Niora in there?
Nope.
Okay. Beating on another door.
Nobody is inside their rooms.
Especially not me.
You hear disco music coming from the hallway.
Bright, flashy lights.
I'm gonna frantically search and literally just start yelling Morgan's name. Like, it'll start out not calm, but it'll be like, Morgan, are you here? But, like, by the time I've reached here, like, I'm screaming it.
Saint, turn your webcam.
Yes, Saint. Do it.
Once you reach that part, you start hearing chanting coming from the north.
I have no webcam.
Why?
I will fucking break
Why
down
Saint?
that door.
Not there, I said to the north. That's to the west.
Oh, I thought you said the door. Sorry.
You open the door and inside you see all of your friends, all the people you've just met gathered around a pyre. On top of that pyre, tied to a pole, is her daughter who is dead, smoldering. You see her body is mostly cooked black. You see rivets of flesh kind of poking through where the meat that has been cooked is slowly falling off the bone.
God,
I got
tasty.
that's just terrifying.
I love pizza.
I'm going to fall to my knees and scream and cry simultaneously.
Are we all
Yeah.
smiling?
Like, ugly cry, like,
You awaken.
oh, am I fucking here?
You have 1 HP.
Damn it, man.
Beside your bed, You see a strange creature that's ghostly pale, black sunken eyes, and a gaped mouth with an image of your husband's sigil on his head.
I'm going to stand up and demand to know why he's hurting me.
No, he's dead.
The guy who was eating me?
The Dream Eater is dead.
Man, they're
I'm
ugly.
gonna search over him. Maybe he had anything. What was he doing to me?
Corrupting your dreams.
Sending a message.
Why did it kill
Sorry.
him? Or I want to look for what killed him. Was it eating my dreams that killed him, or did something else kill him?
Looks like something else killed him, but you're not too sure. You don't know much about Dream Eaters.
Can I? Was it the Was it the sigil?
It might be. There's blood running from it.
Can I do an arcana on it?
Mm-hmm.
No shit.
They were assured the sigil did kill him. It did not form until he died.
So my husband killed him because he was gonna kill me.
Tessa.
You never know.
Tessa.
Yeah,
Emma, do you remember Dream Eaters from the last
I
campaign?
remember.
Yeah.
You know as much information you do in real life you know about the Dream Eaters and the campaign currently.
That's not a lot.
It was... Right, Tessa, explain.
Dream Eaters, they die if they're corrupted by something to control them to give you a bad dream. So he was made to give you that bad dream, and it was your baby daddy that sent it to you.
That doesn't make sense. Why would this sigil? No, that doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
Maybe it's because you're spending time with people that he doesn't want you to spend time with.
But he wouldn't kill Morgan. He
It's a
wouldn't threaten
dream.
her.
Would he though?
No.
The dream.
I know Coots. Emma.
Okay. For simplicity's sake, I'm going to say that I've assumed Neora, the other wizard, was knew probably something, and then I went and beat on her door and woke her up, and we are actually discussing this. No, it wouldn't. He would never.
Oh my god, it's Saturday. I can drink vodka.
I rub
Yeah, I
my
know, right?
eyes tiredly, and I shrug a little bit, and I'm like, you keep telling yourself that. I'm pretty
Are you drunk?
sure that
I've done nothing to dishonor him. I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing but serve him.
Yeah, I don't hear this.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that the people that we're with said that they didn't really like your
Do you
husband.
think- Do you
Probably
think
doesn't like
they-
them.
What if they're the ones that made the Dream Eater?
Why would his sigil be on the dead body?
To remind me? Maybe? No, I guess that doesn't make any sense either.
All I can say is careful what you do and let me sleep. And I
Damn.
fall back to sleep.
You're all awake the next morning, well rested, except for Yuma. You take 1 point of exhaustion, remove 1 point of corruption.
Remove 1 point?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but I liked it. The rest of the night, I'm going to stay up. I was gonna say I'm gonna stay up anyway and just like stroke Morgan's hair.
Okay. Why the fuck are you going to Busch Gardens, Envy?
Because Hollow Scream is a magical place.
I might go too, Coots.
Dun dun dun.
I'm guessing I heard the footsteps of you, June, or am I not? Are you sneaking around again,
Is
or
he
what?
giving a face?
Nope. He's just walking around. Just walking around. Good morning, right?
Strong Tessa.
I'm sorry, Envy. I'm sorry, Coots.
What-
I don't
what
know what
happened?
to do. I don't wish to upset the Lord Coots. So we'll see.
What's wrong, Tessa?
Oh, wait. Is breakfast done?
Is he making a very angry face?
He was doing something and I mentioned it, and then he started pretending he was actually doing it.
I am mildly concerned now.
Wait, is it breakfast?
Tessa knows I like really dark, evil shit.
Coots,
You
you wanna
think
go?
you like dark, evil shit, Coots? You don't even know.
Coots, you wanna
No,
go?
trust
Emma,
me,
you've been
you
in every
don't
single
even know.
one of his campaigns. You know Coots.
Coots,
He
you wanna go?
fucking had you, like, had your father from another campaign try to fucking sacrifice you. Don't you
Tessa.
think?
Tessa, he would not threaten or kill Morgan.
Maybe he's warning you that somebody wants to.
A
Hi
lot
there,
of people
Georgie.
want to. The people we are with right now want to.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm Pennywise the clown.
Oh, too soon.
You don't want to leave without your boat now, do you?
Okay,
Your boat.
well,
What about
We
your
all
boat?
Float down here.
Take the boat. Take it. Take it.
Has anybody seen that, by the way?
I
that
No.
movie
have,
yet?
yes.
Do not.
It's
I wanna
so
see it,
good,
don't say
dude. Oh my
anything.
god, I fucking loved it.
Don't say anything.
So good. I think it was better than the TV fucking miniseries by a mile.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah, but I mean, it was still like that. That movie gave me fucking nightmares when I was a kid. Anyways, back where we were. Well awake. You see that your new company friend, Lucille, is all up and ready, has her armor on. She has a belt tied with a new sword at which has a red handle on it, and she looks at all you. Are all of you ready to go?
no. Yes.
I guess so.
Wait, we're all back in the little great room, right?
Yep.
Except for a couple people, I guess.
Where are you the others?
Trying to talk. It's not working.
You having a fucking heart attack? Jesus Christ.
Well, we have the Saint. What's wrong with your webcam? Sainty poo.
Saint.
Zach.
You had to try to perform some defibrillation on it. It did not work like a human. Electronics don't like electrical volts to the...
Why does my
just
hair look
didn't,
so fucking red?
I don't know. I just didn't pack it.
Where the fuck are you?
Wait, what the fuck?
I'm just at a friend's house.
Why are you not at your house?
I brought my computer.
Why are you not at your house, Saint?
Nothing.
What the fuck is
Did you get
slash
kicked
W?
out, Saint?
Oh my god,
Type
Saint, wait a fucking
/W
second.
to reply.
Are
I
you
brought my
with your
computer.
partner right now?
No.
Oh shit!
Oh, let me
No.
reply.
I'm on D&D.
No.
That's some
what I'm
goddamn
doing.
dedication to D&D right there, motherfucker. I'm proud of you.
Can I smell the air for pheromones again?
You smell a strong perfume.
Coming from Saint.
Yes.
The other side of the meta.
Parfum!
Parfum.
You smell it.
Man!
By the way, Blackthorn, I'm wearing my company shirt right now.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Oh my god, I just realized something. Hang on 1 second. I need to drag someone and I'll be right back.
Channel switched. User was moved to your channel.
You make me want to masturbate because I just realized what color you dyed your hair.
I didn't even color my hair. It just looks really fucking red.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
You know that?
I'm
You
dying.
realize you have your fucking stream on and they can hear you?
Yes, I don't give a fuck.
Channel switched. User was moved to your channel.
And Tessa thinks I have dignity and she realizes I don't. So I don't give a fuck.
I missed something.
She's embarrassed now because of the fact I'm streaming what I just said to her.
Oh, let's go look, boys!
Damn it. Now I gotta open a stream and.
Whoa! That was on live stream.
Yep.
What?
I am mildly concerned now. What the hell's going on?
What happened?
Tessa.exe has stopped working. See, Blackthorn, I told you I lack any dignity. I really don't give a fuck. But Tessa's embarrassed, so that's what makes this so great right now.
Woo! Hoorah!
I really don't give a fuck.
We should record that and put that on playback.
If you were on Twitch, I would have made a clip for it. If you were on Twitch, I would have made a clip for it.
Oh, I'm not on Twitch.
Jesus Christ. I'm just watching her die on Skype. Jesus Christ.
Anyways.
Just mute her until she stops.
Yeah, that's probably the best course of option right now, guys.
Yeah,
Everybody mute Tessa.
Alright,
Alright, is everybody here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick?
We can. You guys can say we're walking. We'll just finish up our conversation.
You might want to mute her, Mike, because I know she's gonna keep fucking going.
Where are we heading, by the way?
I'm crying.
You are headed to.
I love you, Coots.
I love you too. You're headed to Kemoth.
Yeah.
Roger.
Under escort. Why is Coots dying all of a sudden? Why is he dying all of a sudden?
What just happened?
I don't know.
My cousin just sent me a text and said, "That's some real interesting news. Thanks, Tyler."
Your cousin's watching? Oh god.
Remember Scott? He's the one watching right now. Alright, everybody expend 3 days worth of rations.
I'm gonna put myself on push to talk.
Did we find any herbs?
You do not find any herbs, however you notice the grass is visibly greener.
That's good.
You'll approach the city of Kemoth. Before you stands a great, great city. You notice that there is many areas that is almost too nice that you like literally have never imagined seeing something like this in your life. The walls are at least 50 feet tall. You see houses that are 3, 4 stories high. You notice that there are a lot of people outside in market stalls selling different items. The streets are paved with a marble.
Marble?
Marble streets.
Wow.
Place is rather prosperous, it seems.
It's fancy.
I like it.
Quite the contrast in kingdoms, right? Well, shall we press forward then? Hunter,
Where are we going?
where do we go?
There's a shop. Opens a journal. Rolls down. Demon Spell Shop. That sounds like a great place to start.
Well,
I'm just waiting, Blackthorn.
Stop it!
well,
Actually, in your case, it's
man, that got loud.
we can either stop there now, or and stop at a few shops on the way in. I have no
Well,
idea what's going to be behind those doors, where we're going to go.
By the way, I just want to let all of you guys know before we that we're not gonna take a break right now, so don't worry. I just need to say this to get this out of the way. This will be copyrighted. This episode will.
Oh, really?
Yep. You're gonna be using some copyrighted music.
Already been demonetized.
Wait, but in YouTube, shouldn't you just say it's for educational purposes? Because we're all trying to learn.
No, it's music.
So, you can use music for educational purposes.
fair use.
Fair use.
Anyways, so yeah, well, there's a city. It's a magnificent city. Beautiful, beautiful city.
Well,
Goose,
shall
what
we
is that
just...
sword considered? Like a long sword?
It is considered a hand and a half.
Hand and a half.
It's basically like a bastard sword. You can use it one-handed or two-handed. It's a versatile weapon.
Trying to get all the properties.
I'm going to the seamstress.
There is no seamstress near you.
Fuck me! God
Blacksmith.
damn it.
Okay.
Blacksmith.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Wilson,
Yeah.
along the journey to the city, actually, I need you to roll me a D100.
Oh, fuck. I forgot how to do that.
Right click on the D10, go to the percentage sign.
35.
Yay, I'm so happy.
That's not a good sign.
While you are camping during the night, are approached by a beast of the wild. That beast
Stand up.
Makes sweet, sweet love to you.
comes into your tent and nudges your arm. You feel a wet snout touching your face.
It's Gunkar.
Oh no, Gunkar, stop.
Insert love song here.
No, thank you.
You see a wolf.
Guess I.
It lays down at your feet and goes to sleep.
Is it a dire wolf? Can we
This
name
is
it Ghost?
a type of magical bond, Wilson, you believe.
Do I know that? Or did
Yes,
they just
you,
come walk
you
up?
feel it.
Okay.
You feel a very, very strong attachment to this animal. However, I'm going to let you know, when I'm running this, it's going to be like 2nd edition. If you lose your animal in combat, you will roll for disadvantage on everything until that combat is ended and you have spent 3 days without your animal.
Because you're sad.
Understood. I guess I'll just kind of pet him and go back to sleep.
When we wake up the next morning, we see this random wolf.
How does Davi like? Does Davi like the wolf?
I don't have a name for him yet.
Hey, Coots.
Are we?
Who the fuck is Davi?
The
Can we-
corgi puppy.
The corgi.
Oh,
we
yeah, I keep
RP
forgetting.
This
Yes.
wolf? Thank
They
you.
actually play together. Yeah, you can RP it.
Okay. So when we wake up in the morning, what happens? Just what happens?
I don't know. Are you awake yet, Cordell, or are you asleep?
Well, if it's morning, yeah. Kinda.
Alright, you
Walk
wake
out
up
the tent
and the
with
wolf
the wolf.
is sitting there staring at you, sitting up just.
Is he in a tent? Is he just
Yeah,
on a
he is
bed
inside
one?
of a tent, yes.
It was just before we get to the
Okay.
place.
Guess I'll ask him if he's hungry.
He kind of noses at you.
Fair
Feed him,
enough.
fucker.
Let's go find something.
Alright, so you see Cordell walk out of a tent with what looks to be a full-grown wolf.
I'm gonna stand up and grab my shield and ball, and I'm like just stomping towards that thing because I don't know what the hell's going on here.
I can hear him.
Yeah.
I would assume.
I get ready to swing.
Oh shit!
react
I
in
stand
3
in between
seconds.
them.
2. Okay. Cordell, move.
No, don't. It's not gonna hurt anybody. Shit.
It's a wolf.
I walk over to the
It's
wolf
friendly.
and I get down right towards its
Sure,
nose.
I'll show you, and I'll
And I
pet him.
smile. That's how you greet a wolf. Then I lick your face.
It bites your face off.
No.
You take 2 million points of damage.
To the
Good wolf.
face. You will
I've
never
greeted
recover
several
from
wolves
this.
in real life. Thank you.
I have to thank you.
Where did it
And
come
the
from?
red
I will
eyes.
find a spot.
Where
Don't
did it
worry,
come
Wayne.
Gonna
from?
walk over.
I have
Hey,
no
Give
idea.
that dog a giant fucking hug.
Okay, I'm gonna lower my warhammer.
URP the wolf.
Thank you.
It's your wolf. URP it. What it does, what it thinks, everything.
It's a little cautious right now. It's just kind of like sitting there, watching Gungar, who's fucking massive.
Just gonna
Fucking
eyeball
massive.
it. Take a few steps back. You sure it's safe?
Yes, he's hungry. We're gonna go find him something to eat. We'll be back.
Well, that's odd.
Die. So were we all just like outside and woke up to that wolf being there?
Yes.
Yeah, he just randomly appeared, by the way.
Okay then.
I didn't sense it while I was sleeping,
That's
Coots.
why I almost smashed it.
Or I did it, I just didn't care.
Say again.
I didn't sense it while I was sleeping, or I did it, I just didn't care.
You actually did not sense it.
Hmm.
I go hunting.
Okay. I just wanted to RP it to see if I ended up killing his wolf or not, depending on how well he introduced it. Because a random wolf wandering into camp is very strange. Sorry, Wilson.
That's fine.
Okay. Now we can go back to Kina, if we want to.
Yep, you guys are back in. Came manually teleport back.
That was a flashback, is what it was.
Yeah, flashback.
So where do we go? That shop.
Blacksmith.
Okay.
head to a blacksmith, and you see this dwarven man just kind of ting, ting, ting.
Shopkeeper.
Oh, yes.
I have a design. I want to see if you can assemble this. Have any of the parts I need?
He might be able to forge something like that. I just need a few more pieces of iron. You need to fetch me that, I'll be able to make it for you.
What about this? And I take out my ring mail, which is the size
Jesus
of me.
Christ, that's a lot of iron. I
You
can
lay
make
it
it for
down.
you. Hang on. And he looks at you like, right, come back in about 2 days' time and it'll be ready for you.
Dribbles. Thank you, Gunkar.
Well, I wasn't using it.
I'll buy you a barrel
Barrel.
of a barrel of your choice.
Deal.
I nod. And then I turn to the dwarf. Do you need a deposit?
Oh, no, just come back by the time it should be done with this. Your friend's remaining iron will be perfect in the payment for it. That's actually good quality iron right here.
I kind of bow to him.
Where'd you get this iron?
I had it made for me.
By who?
Oh, it was before I left. Hold on. I gotta remind myself all the places. It was before I left the Vale.
Oh, alright. There's a lot of really good forges there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you'll have a nice day. This will be done for you in 2 days' time.
Thank you.
Is there a library, Coots?
You do not see one near you.
Damn it.
That was 80 pounds of iron, by the way, so I hope whatever it was that you were trying to make is sufficient.
I'm just gonna be looking up at Gunkar's shoulder like, everyone seems to take Gunkar as if a tree. Everyone wants to rest on his shoulders.
Yeah, well, everybody else needs to stop bringing damn dogs here.
Yeah, well, the last time somebody was on his
That's so
shoulders,
true.
I'm pretty sure they ended up dying.
No, because I sit on Gunkar's shoulders and I don't die. Not yet, at least.
Exactly.
You won't, child.
I'm pretty sure I would be eaten by the hellhounds down there before I get killed up here.
You will not. It's safe. They're
Hell
safe.
no.
They're sweeties.
I don't think wolves really pay attention to kitty cats. Just saying.
Anything smaller than them is fair game.
And it's a wolf. I don't think you'd be very tasty, and you are bigger than him or
Yes,
her.
but you said cats in general.
Oh, cats.
They are smaller game.
Yeah, but you are not a kitty cat.
And I do not like wolves or dogs or anything of the canine species.
What about foxes?
No.
Foxes are technically not dogs.
She has a point.
Still part of the Canis lupus.
Tess and Blackthorn, by the way, like escape.
I shrug my shoulders.
I'm just gonna walk off on their conversation about dogs because getting out of hand.
Tessa and Blackthorn, like escape.
Ooh, that looks good, babe.
Skype? Oh my, hey!
I,
Oh, you made
That took me 2 hours.
I kind of
awesome.
look at everybody's pets. You know, I look at the puppy, then I look at the wolf, then I look at Gunkar, and I kind of frown a little bit.
Gunkar's not a pet.
Exactly. I just kind of pout a little bit.
Oh, Coots, did I show you?
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Excellent. I see.
Do you guys notice everybody always gets pets, but Coots never gets Tessa's character a fucking pet?
I mean, he is a ranger. That's kind of like what he does.
He is, yeah.
Hey, Coots.
Yeah,
I didn't get a pet.
You basically are your
There's
own
an
pet.
actual
Envy.
website.
Yeah, that's the same one Tessa got her ones from.
Because
Yeah.
you were asking about the ones on eBay, and I was like,
Their
damn, these
website
things
doesn't work for me though. I had to like order them on eBay.
Yeah, it's like eBay's still hard to find them. Like they go quick on eBay.
Yeah,
It's
I haven't
nuts.
gotten mine yet. I ordered them a while ago and they still haven't
Alright,
come.
so are you all gonna head to the place you're supposed to head to?
Sure.
Sure.
Don't sound so disheartened.
Sounds so sad. Need a bite on the neck?
I'm good.
Blackthorn.
Yes.
Getting a little R-rated here.
Oh, we already passed that. We're at X. Okay.
Alright,
True.
you all
Guess on the
enter.
way there, I'll just buy some meat or something since my fucking hunting.
You all enter
User in your
inside.
channel timed out.
Oh, bye, well said.
Damn it.
Timed out. So where we at?
You all enter inside of
Armin's?
the laboratory of this man.
What's it look like?
Does it say, like, ye?
Yeet.
Laboratory of what, man?
Oh, sorry, kids. Does it pretty much say, like, this on the outside?
No, it does not.
Laboratory of what, man? I don't see.
Man for the contract.
Oh. There's a picture or something.
It says the vomiting crow on the outside of it. And has a picture of a crow vomiting out a dead rat.
Oh, what?
A dead rat.
Well, this is quite the.
You walk inside and you look around and you see a man in the back. Hair is insane. It's kind of long. He has a really long beard. He has his back to you. He's wearing silk robes.
Dog?
Kind of crushing up things.
Can I pick up, like, one of
See
the
what
most
this
poisonous
dude
plants?
sounds like.
Like, does he have ingredients on display?
Yes, he does.
The most poisonous one. I want to pick it up. Just pick it up.
I'd like to.
I wouldn't touch that if I were you.
It's
Nips
best just to let the man do his
That
eating.
could kill you.
Sniffs it again.
Alright, you do what you want to do. No, I'm just trying to warn you, the next 20 years, that you're probably gonna die because of that.
I'm gonna point at him. I'm a witcher.
Oh, you're the man I hired. Excellent. He holds out his hand and hands trembling everywhere.
I'll just shake his hand.
It's nice to meet you and your company. You're ready for this undertaking?
Before we start, we need a little more information.
A little more information, like what?
We were sent here with...
You were sent here because I need you to gather passages on, well, hang on. I don't see you, Nave. Oh, there you are. The gather passages of how to remove the curse of vampires.
You hear a little.
And I will pay to... That is a big minotaur. Can I experiment with him?
Sure.
No.
Wait,
No.
but that
No.
depends on him.
In what way do you wish to
What
experiment?
do you say, big guy? Would you like to experiment on one of my potions?
No.
And what is
Hang
it that?
on. What? Go ahead,
What potion?
I don't know what to call it yet. I merely have made it.
What does it do?
I don't know yet.
Can I see this potion?
He hands it to you, shaking everywhere.
And I try to, like, carefully match his movements and grab it.
Now you grab it.
Can I open it?
You sure can.
Can I smell it?
You sure can. It is a liquid spinning. Is like an intermixant of crimson and silver, just kind of intermix, like dancing with one another, never.
Have you ever seen that?
morphing in with each other.
Have you ever seen that liquor? Like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got a little, like you shake it and it has little silver swirls in it. Yeah.
Hunter.
Yes.
He wants me to
I'm
drink.
gonna walk up and like notion to grab it for a second, just to look at it.
Do I notice any like strange ingredients offhand before handing it over to Kurt?
Not really.
Okay.
Seems everything is a natural ingredient.
Gonna hand it over.
Mm.
Don't
Alright, hand that over.
don't drink it. I assume if he's designed it for somebody of Big guy's caliber.
Alright, now, big man, if you'd please walk over here with me. He walks you over to, like, this area where his house is raised and his hands are shaking. He's like, sorry about this. This is my nerves settling. Whenever I get excited, I shake a lot.
Hmm.
Just drink it, and I want to take notes of what happens.
Oh, okay. I'll drink it.
I'll
Alright,
give it
you
to him.
drink it. And slowly, to you, feels as if everything starts to get smaller.
Oh god.
The people, the room you're standing in.
Oh god.
You grow 4 additional feet in height.
Holy shit!
I'm 18 feet tall.
I'm
20 feet tall.
Making,
20
I'm
feet tall.
making,
It worked! I'm so happy! Oh, I would write notes, my hands are trembling too much.
I can't write.
I would be scared to hand you my notebook and crush
I'm
it.
adjusting my own notebook with like the maximum Minotaur height.
Now, this won't last forever, only a few days.
Days?
Days, yes. I wish to improve the potion of growth, and I achieved it for a few more days rather than a few hours.
Could we have more of
It should
those?
also raise your strength to 20
Damn it!
as well.
Jesus.
Can I have one, please?
I'm sorry, that was the only one, for this is an experiment.
Wow.
I was gonna take a drink of
Besides
this.
the now giant Minotaur, what are your leads on the
Hey, Coots, I'll be right back.
potion or the cure for?
The cure is written in a runic language known as Primordial. Around 2,000 years ago, it was made by elementist shamans. However, it went missing.
Does that sound familiar or something? Huh?
Not to you.
Well, yeah, but elemental shamans, huh?
Just think if your character was still be alive, you would know something about this, Tessa.
Well,
Yeah, Tessa.
Hey, Coots, I'm from Rakmos, which has a lot to do with elementalist shamans. Would I know anything?
You would not. This is this country only knowledge.
Okay.
Well, she's not from this country, so.
Wait, how long did you say ago, Coots?
2,000 years ago.
Oh no, okay.
I believe that the Sisters of Night currently possess this tablet of runes, which holds the cure for vampirism, which we would like to start spreading among the human cattle sent there to turn them back into what they previously were.
Now I want to ask you a quick question.
Yes?
Will it work on Dampiers?
I don't know. All I know is it works on full-blooded vampires.
That's what I believe.
Vampires.
Not me in particular is afraid of, but somebody else.
If that someone else would like to test it, I'd be happy to.
We'll have to see. Now, point us in the right direction.
Well, there is an ancient place known as the Tomat Tower. I have it here in this map, and you see a version of the map you see currently, except it's a lot older. Inside this tower, before it was taken over by corruption, it held the stone to its highest peak. Now, since it has collapsed and formed into a smaller tower, we believe that it might be located underneath it, in the ruins of the bottom where vampires live. In fact, that is where the Sisters of Night call themselves home.
I'm kind of following him along as he's pointing out the things. I assume he's pointing them out.
Now, I do have one more spell I can have you take.
That is...
well, not spell, potion. This is what I call bottled sunlight. You throw it against something and it creates the same light as daylight, so it only lasts for about 10 seconds.
rather dangerous around vampires.
It is.
I think I know where you're going with
is.
this.
Here you go. Hand it to you.
I put it in one of my bomb pouches.
Don't forget that growth only lasts for a few days, Mr. Minotaur. I would have you grow at a dwarf of your size, but I don't currently possess one, so you're gonna have to bust a hole in my wall. But it's fine, the city will pay for it. Would you have any questions for me?
Considering you're a man of experiments, do you happen to
I'm
have-
sorry I hear two of you, one in Skype, one in TeamSpeak.
Fuck me. Alright. Do you happen to possess any other potions of ill rapport?
I have many experimental potions if you'd like to try them.
I would like to take them with me, as if not.
All of them.
What do you have?
I have this one. I have this one. One is blue and one is purple.
Should have said one is blue and one is red.
Be dumb as shit. I shall take the blue one.
Alright. What I believe that will do is temporarily allow you to see in the dark.
What's the red one?
The red one?
Purple one? Hmm?
Purple?
I call it fire eating.
Oh. I don't need that
What
one.
it allows the user to do is produce a fireball from their mouth.
I look at everybody. And I just shrug. I don't need that one.
This is my more steady hand.
What's that one?
The one over there on the top shelf.
Yes.
It allows the user to read at mind-blowing speeds.
Mind-blowing seeds?
Speeds. Basically, you could read a book in about 15 seconds.
Means we do
How
not
much
have
is
much
it?
of a problem.
Currently, it's 20,000 gold.
Oh.
A lot of power.
So how
I
much
guess I
would
read
this
fast enough.
eyesight, night seeing potion be?
I look to the old
Ah, you
man.
can have that for free.
Oh,
I
that's free.
I look to the man and I say, "It is her birthday."
Roll a deception check.
This isn't gonna work.
Oh, Aurella's gonna pipe in. She turns 13 today.
Deception.
Wow.
Fucking failures.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Okay.
It took me about 20 years to perfect that.
I'm just gonna take a drink of the blue potion. Just gonna do
Can't
it
you
now and
just
get over.
make an anti-aging potion?
We now have dark vision for 2 days.
Woo.
And this dark vision, you can see up to half a mile.
Oh.
That's a good ass dark vision. Holy ball sack.
Holy shit. Alright.
Coots, what's the creepiest looking potion in the shop?
One that's inside of a skull of a bird.
Aurella's gonna point to that one. What's that one do?
That one allows the user to fade in and out of our plane of existence into different planes. I've had it 3 times. I went to the Feywild, I've been to Hell, and I've been to the Abyss.
How much for it?
13,000 gold.
And
What? Oh, go ahead.
is it an ability that you have to have a new potion to use, or is it one time you can use it forever?
It's a one-time use only.
What's the
Do you choose
prettiest
where you
looking
go?
jar? Oh, never mind. Sorry, go ahead.
You're good.
What is it?
It's my last question. Do you pick where you go?
No, it's random.
I would.
I did not want to go to the Hell or to the Abyss. It was not a fun experience for 30 seconds.
Are there any like files or anything that look like really pretty and like sparkly?
There is one.
I point to that. What's that one do?
That one is what I call the beauty potion. It allows the user to from to the beholder's perspective of beauty.
Is it half a mile or a mile?
Half mile.
Half mile.
I twirl my hair and I'm like, I don't need that one.
Are you sure?
I mean, to the beholder, you mean like if I give it to Gunkar, I might look like another Minotaur. But
If
with
you give it to
boobs.
the Minotaur, what'll happen is you will literally transform into a Minotaur with boobs.
Oops.
Forever, or
No, until the potion wears off, which
do I get that Minotaur's strength?
I don't know. I've never tested out on the Minotaur.
Hmm.
I just used it for a few people who came to spend the night with me. I became 20. It was so nice.
Yes, okay. So, when you tried it, was your endurance better or worse?
I normally pass out whenever I have sex. It was even that way when I was 18, so I can't actually tell you.
That's unfortunate.
It is. I never get to the climax.
I just I walk away.
And the latest thing I've become is a pit fiend. She's a really weird woman.
What?
No, with the potion, I became a pit fiend for about 20 minutes.
Sounds amazing.
I don't remember it. I passed out after the first 3.
How many did you kill?
I don't remember. I remember she said she felt like I was tearing her in half. That's what all I remember.
Sounds glorious.
Hunter, you find every single type of herb needed for Swallow and many more inside this shop.
Awesome. What about Morgan's ingredient list as well?
Oh, by the way,
Yep.
Saint, your arm is getting ripped in half right now by nails of a crazed woman.
Yeah, he's not there.
Wait, what?
Text Darby.
Saint's AFK, I think. He's probably
Oh, he's
fucking
there.
that chick.
Stop it! He's getting the D. Welcome back, Saint.
I'm not even gonna do it. I don't want to go and do something.
Why
like
you
that.
out of breath,
I
Saint?
Fucking hate you guys.
Look at my face.
This
and
is
Saint.
the real reason why he doesn't have his webcam on, because he's naked.
I see your face.
Oh,
Keith.
no,
Your face has been in my camera for the past fucking 2 hours. I see you.
Dude, you're so out of breath. You need to drink some milk.
He needs some milk.
Someone call a paramedic. We're having someone have a heart attack.
It's good for you, Saint. You might actually lose some weight.
It's so mean.
Now we're lowballing.
Babe, that's so
Lord,
mean.
I love you,
Leverage.
Saint.
It's okay.
Arella is dragging you out, by the way, Saint.
What?
He wants to
Fuck,
talk
stop.
to you. Emma, he's here. You can roleplay with him now.
I am. I'm waiting for him to fucking respond.
Was that climax?
Yes, Aurora.
Bitch, I'm text chatting with you.
How did? I just did it.
Fine. There's a potion in there. Very easy
See?
to spot. It's in a skull, and it's black. I need you to steal it for me.
Want to steal because it's black?
I'm just a map maker.
You're a map maker, but you're very good at hiding.
Hiding's different from stealing.
Well, you have to hide in order to steal. And you're a lot better at hiding than I am. And I'm not going to ask Morrigan to do it for me. I don't want to taint her with thievery. Look, I'll pay you for it.
Roll. Persuasion.
Hunter.
Ah,
Yes.
Is this what you see all the time? It is so bright in here.
Oh
Don't
boy.
focus too much on the light itself. Just focus on the textures. But yes,
Could
I
get
see
used to
this
this.
all the time.
please, June, I really need that potion.
Oh my god! He gave you the please, June. I really need that.
Is this a perception or a seduction check?
Deduction.
Get it on.
Maybe you can take a bite of her neck.
Oh
Dude,
shit! It was a seduction check.
I ain't biting anyone's neck.
Okay.
Maybe she'll let you nibble at her neck too.
I mean, just this once.
Just this once, June. Of course, of course.
Sleight of hand check, Saint.
Thank you so much. You don't have to do it right now. You can come back tonight when he's asleep. I mean,
Sleight of hand
Are we
check,
still
Saint.
in this dude's house?
Who am I stealing from?
Yes, you're taking the whole house.
Stealing the old
Are
man's
we
stuff.
still?
Can I distract him? Can I, like,
Boobs.
start quizzing him about all of his potions and, like, pointing to ones in
Sure.
very far away? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Didn't you need to make a potion? Or who needed to make that potion? He has the ingredients and I have them in my hand. What was the potion about?
Which one?
The one that
User joined your
required...
channel.
Healing, it's a healing potion.
Yeah, the wildflower, sunset rose, and the creeping vine.
It's a healing potion.
Healing potion, okay.
It's a lesser healing potion.
Your normal types are weird. My potions are more potent than this.
Do you still need me to roll it now?
Yep.
Or later?
No, you're doing it now because he's distracting
Yeah, because
him.
I'm distracting him. Can I give him, like,
Rip.
a boost or a bonus?
Oh,
Wait.
I need to do a check.
Wait.
Atlas!
Yeah.
The pupper.
Damn it, it's dexterity saving throws.
Can I get a map, Coots? If we're on a map?
What
There
check?
is no.
We're not on a map.
Okay.
Hang on, he has a roll.
You get it?
Oh, alrighty. You were able to get the potion without him noticing.
Hmm.
Wait, what?
What is he? What potion
Did he
is
get
he
it?
stealing?
He got it.
Yes!
What potion is he stealing?
I know, but I don't think we can say.
Oh,
We're not
shit.
there.
Oh shit, I just looked at the stream.
What do you roll?
A fucking nat one.
June.
Damn it, man!
I'm gonna roll
Oh.
perception to see if I notice.
Sorry, Coots, not trying to metagame. Just, it was a nat one. It was beautiful.
No, you're fine.
Oh, I noticed, but I didn't say anything.
June walks out.
I'll follow him.
Make sure to tell your friends that I said they have a good day. Thank you for talking to me about these potions, and I hope you on your safe journey will be.
I'm gonna leave him a few gold.
We'll struggle to get out of the shop.
Where
Bang
are we
into
right
You,
now?
you have to bust through the wall. You're too big.
Kool-Aid Man.
Oh yeah.
Who's bust the ball?
I touch one of the potions. I just like poke it and look at him. I pick it up. I put it back down. I don't touch it. You could totally steal something right now, but I'm not going to.
I know. I wish I hadn't walked out.
I know, Tessa. Roll me a wisdom saving
A
throw.
wisdom saving. What the fuck? Why? God.
You really want that potion about the beholder?
I really want it, or like
You really want to take it?
the beauty one?
Yep.
Damn it. Okay. Sleight of hand.
Nope. Just pick it up and walk out with it.
Okay.
Morgan looks at the reading one before she leaves, but she's short and it's up really high, so she sighs and walks
And
out.
hold one. And we're gonna call her 30